listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trillions? Episode 183 of the Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Big UU in this thing.
Riffa in the building. Oh. Yeah, I can't do it in this.
Zoom in on my face.
I do it every time.
Your boy Riffa in this thing. That. Black Todd is also in this thing, even though he doesn't introduce himself. He's also got a new moniker for y'all, A-Town Todd.
Oh, sir, add it to the list.
Add it to the list.
He's just doing the A-Town stomp.
We're gonna have to actually, at one point, one of these days, we're gonna have to put a list together and like have a vote.
I have one.
Of like the best moniker?
The best moniker, and like have some of the fans.
Apple Care Tide is up there.
It definitely is up there.
It's up there. Might be top two.
That actually, you're saying like that's not actually a legit thing. That's what.
I'm looking at the list here. Some of these are. It reminds me of the episode. Some of these are kind of funny.
What you got in there?
We have.
He listed it.
Keep a list.
I remember that.
So we've heard OVO Tide a lot.
OVO Tide,
obviously that's Black Tide.
Okay, yeah.
We've used Hollywood Tide a couple times.
Hollywood Tide's a great one.
We had Apple Care Tide, which is next to iTide.
Those are like one. They're all
those are interchangeable.
Throwback classic Todd Lee.
Yo. Forgot about Todd Lee.
Todd Lee. We have off-camera Todd, Dominicana Todd. For those who remember a couple ad placements, we had one take Todd.
One take.
Oh, we do got one take Todd.
That's a good one.
So I added 6 God Todd after one of my rants.
That was another one.
6 God Todd. Yo, these are all fire.
They're
all fire.
I don't see how we can vote. Shit.
I named myself, one of the weeks I introduced myself as Lil Todd X. And there's one more. Where'd it go? One time way back we were talking about breakfast sandwiches. We used Ronald McTodd.
Ronald McTodd.
I don't know what episode that was.
That one I don't remember. Like,
I don't remember what episode that was, but it's there.
I honestly feel like that's just what he wanted on the list. So it's like,
every one of these has been used.
Ronald McTodd. Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, we have a winner.
That might be on one of the jelly on the biscuit
that might be
episodes.
No preservative Todd.
That exactly. Peach preserve Todd.
Yo, Ronald McTodd. Y'all niggas wild. Oh man,
shit,
there's more to come.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, man. Yeah,
definitely more to come.
If y'all enjoyed that, make sure y'all subscribe to all of us on the podcast. Shout out to the Spotify listeners out there.
Yes, appreciate y'all.
I know there's a nice little chunk of y'all over there. We appreciate y'all. Most def. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, trillmatic.com/YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe, get these subscriber numbers up.
Hit the notification bell.
We can quit our jobs now.
Yes. Who wants that?
I had a whole week off. I ain't do shit.
Yep.
I just
now
relaxed.
You really feel like fucking
I was disgusted.
You said you was disgusted?
I was disgusted.
Why?
You didn't have
I was
back
hating.
though.
You know, I came into work this morning. I heard this man up front all energized and shit. I said, why he so happy?
Did I sound energized?
I've never heard this much energy. I was like, yo, this is a new man.
It was the rebirth.
You should have heard. I was like, what the hell going on up there?
I got so much sleep. Oh, fuck.
Feeling good, huh?
Fuck.
Glad to hear.
He said, I'm back.
Dog, you need that.
I'm back. He's like Spider-Man right now. I'm back.
You need that recharge, man. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody needs to go through a recharge. I recharged so much that I updated my Twitter Abby. All right.
See, that's how you know this man had time.
Bro, listen, I'm not a selfie taker, so I don't do that shit. But I was like, man, I gotta update this Abby because it's like 10 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mine is too.
Is yours like 10 years old? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, why even, I said, fuck it, let's just update it. Turns out I ain't got no neck.
Oh shit!
And the Abby. Have you seen it? Let me show you the picture.
No, I ain't seen it.
I was like, yo, I looked at it and I was like, oh fuck, dog. I spent 10 years with this old app. I finally updated and I ain't got no neck. just head and shoulders. You know what I'm saying? No joke. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. If y'all want to look at it, y'all follow me. BIGGUU 254.
And you too can see the pic.
And then he commented on it. Was made it even funnier.
Yo, and then my chick was like, she was like, "Oh, it's all right. The California racists had no necks either."
Right?
And I was like,
"That's where she went."
Wow.
Okay,
that's her go-to.
That was her go-to. I was
the
like,
California raisins.
Oh, California raisins.
Wow.
I got a neck, y'all. Okay, just want y'all to know. So
it's there.
It's there.
This is a wild intro to this episode.
This is definitely a wild intro. This is somebody listening to the first time. I'm like, yo, what is these niggas doing? It's not just a hip hop podcast. This niggas talking about no necks. What we got, man? What we got on
before I put the list up, I don't know if are you guys in the boxing at all?
I used to be. I'm not
as much
really
as I
into
used to be.
Yeah.
I
I know you really watch a lot of MMA, but all right, well,
I didn't wear MMA, but now I got ESPN Plus. I watched a couple fights.
You got ESPN Plus?
Yeah.
Yo, Riffa's out here. Yo, you out here?
I like
you
it.
out here with the services?
I like it.
I gotta see my MMA.
Okay.
So you might as well sign up for Disney Plus.
If I was gonna do that,
they're doing a bundle package.
Actually, I'm already in there.
There you go.
I turned Riffa out. No homo.
That was what I say. Throw that in there.
Pause. I did because listen, I remember he wasn't on no streaming service. He was like, "Nah, I like my CDs," and I was like, "Yo, but this is easy. You got the whole music library and the whole fucking world at your fingertips."
And then I did the free iTunes or
Apple Music.
Yeah, Apple Music. I say iTunes.
Right.
First, I did that first, and then once that expired, I did the free Tidal.
Right.
And then I said I'm sticking with Tidal.
Yeah, I said I'm sticking with
That's
Tidal.
what winners do.
Top down in the winter. That's what winners do.
Okay.
No,
it's actually a whole bar too.
But no, then Hulu, came with
Sprint,
right. And then my brother got the Netflix.
You got the ESPN.
Not the ESPN Plus.
I got him onto to Google Drive. I was like, yo, send me that video. Send me that video on Google Drive. He's like, what?
He put me on that now. I have that.
He wasn't fucking with the cloud. Remember?
Oh, I have a cloud comment.
What you got for a cloud comment?
You sent that video to the group chat, and it was like, yo, open this iCloud thing. I was like, guess only one of us gonna watch this video. His name's Black Tie.
I don't even know why that sent like that.
I was like, why'd he send it like this? He knows Riffa can't watch this.
I was just sending the video.
I don't know why he said whatever. I was
so
like,
you couldn't watch it?
I didn't. I don't remember. I don't know.
He probably didn't even come to his phone.
Might have not. I don't know.
Yo, you jacking up the group chat.
Nah, y'all just need to. We need to get on another app or some shit.
Nah,
we gotta do WhatsApp or some shit.
Did that like open up other videos on my phone?
no, just that one.
Just that one? Okay, now because I'm a little nervous.
You in my iCloud?
Like, yo, I should
Your
share my whole
phone's
iCloud to you.
Everything.
God damn.
You already know what I would reply.
Thanks for ruining
I'd have just
my
replied, "Sir."
Yeah.
That's all I would have said.
Yo, I'd have to delete the
Quit the podcast.
the whole iCloud.
You
Yeah,
would
that's what happened.
delete, change your phone number,
Yeah.
That's what happened when I
Sign out immediately.
It just took me to the download.
throw the whole phone
to
away.
download it.
I don't know why Apple's doing that. I don't know, but whatever.
Did you want to watch this? Download it. Like, no, I'm good.
What were you gonna say about boxing? We kind of went off.
Yeah, we did.
Errol Spence and Shawn Porter fought this past weekend. It was a really good fight. It was highly
HBO?
anticipated. It was
Why did I think you said Aerosmith at first?
no Errol
thought you
Spence
said
Jr. Excuse
I was
me.
that on-
Aerosmith, I was like, what the fuck?
HBO?
Is Steven
Pay
Tyler
per
doing?
view,
Pay-per-view.
but the real G's watching on Periscope.
Okay.
Real niggas in Facebook Live.
Exactly. I mean, it was a good fight. Like, because here's the thing with fights. Like, every time I get really like it's a fight I'm really excited about, I get real close and I'm like, oh, if I pay $75 and somebody gets knocked out in the first round, I'm gonna be mad as
You're
hell.
gonna be sick, right?
This one went the distance.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good fight. So
Back
I
and
wouldn't have
forth?
been mad. Oh yeah, but so I wouldn't have been mad.
Heavyweight.
No, they're like welter.
Welterweight?
I think they're like 148.
Right.
But again, it's a risky run.
It is. It really
So
is.
I'm always scared to buy a fight.
Right.
I was like that just when me and the homies put in on MMA fight, like pay-per-views for that, put it on that, and then it's like sometimes like a quick Yeah. Or a fight like the other day, there was that fight where the main event, although this one was a ESPN Plus, the main event was an eye poke. 15 seconds into the fight, they called it a no contest. Everyone was pissed.
See, if I paid $75 when dude came running and hit him with that flying knee, I'd have been pissed.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I'd have been happy still. I was happy at that situation. So the way it happened, because I wanted Ben Askren to lose. But any other typical way, like, what the fuck?
Did y'all know that bars have to pay like way more money for pay-per-view?
I did.
For the amount of heads that they got in there? I didn't know that shit. I thought it was like they pay one-time fee and everybody watches.
That'd be too good to be true.
Bro, they got to pay for like each head in the fucking building.
Yeah, they pay a lot.
That's why they charge people, everyone coming in.
I didn't know this shit.
That's also why they don't just allow you to sit. Like, you're going to eat or drink.
Yeah. You're getting something, You're taking up space.
Because that's the risk you run. It's like you come late and either can't have nowhere to sit, or you come early and you have to keep eating and drinking.
Yeah. Right.
So they'll let you stay.
Yep. Can't keep asking for water.
Yeah, no, you're going to pay for something.
Another water, please?
Yeah, I thought they just paid the $70 and was like, all right, everybody come watch. They're like, nah, nigga, you got to.
That'd be a come up right there.
You're gonna come up on us. We're gonna make money off of you.
Well, I guess we gotta do this at the crib then. Just invite all the homies in.
That's what it is. You just invite all the homies. Everyone put in like $10. Boom.
Then Tekashi snitches you out.
$15.
Yo, you know how many people over in that house? There's at least 60 people at that house.
Yo,
they're not paying for it properly.
Right. But yeah, I haven't really gotten into boxing like that. But that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube now.
The whole fight?
If you just want to watch the whole fight, I can send it to you.
That's what I like to hear.
I love YouTube.
Yeah. All right, man.
The unveiling.
The Curious Case of Kanye West. This sounds like an essay.
It feels like
somebody listening and not watching, or just hearing you pretty much, no matter what. They heard you say Curious Case of, and they thought you were going to say Benjamin Button, probably.
I'm gonna give a little. Is that an essay paper?
Yes.
Oh shit, nigga, go to read that shit.
This is my outline. You know we shouldn't open notes every now and then.
No, I know what was going on with Kanye West. Everybody was like, he's dropping an album. Kim was saying she was gonna drop an album this past Friday.
She's the one that started this weeks ago.
Right. Then they decided the album wasn't gonna drop. This was like a couple days before.
First it was Friday.
Right.
Then it was Saturday.
Yeah, then it was
Sunday.
She's gonna be doing a live
show Fox Theater.
Right.
I think it was Fox Theater.
Okay.
And there was
here's supposed to be like a music album experience.
Exactly. Yeah, and they said, we got merch. So people are like, all right, it's really gonna drop. Kim K's tweeting out, have faith. Here's a track list written on the Marriott notepad. It's coming. Then we get some info. Oh, Kenny G's on there. Oh, he reunited the Clips. They're on there.
I did hear that.
Everybody said, Malice is back.
Yeah. Malice has been out here, but
he's just been
album still didn't drop.
Yeah.
Then we said it's
gonna come out on Sunday.
Exactly. Then they said, "Oh no, there's gonna be an IMAX release with it in all theaters on the 25th."
I didn't read that shit.
Yes. Jesus. Then they said Kanye's not doing any more secular music, gospel only.
Which I kind of felt like he was going towards that, anyways.
Then at 1 p.m. today, I read that there is no longer a release date. So, for the second time in 2 years, we have an album. And then we had a date, and now we don't.
The fuck?
Shit's trash.
What's going on?
Shit's trash. That's what it is.
What's going on?
She's like, no, this ain't good enough.
I think a lot of stuff been backfiring because of his whole MAGA following. That's definitely probably digging into his rollout a little bit. I seen when they showed he was in Detroit, and they showed like the audience. It was like 98% white people, and in Detroit, which is kind of wild because that's like 98% black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know people I know there's still a lot of people that are mad at Kanye because of the whole Trump shit, and they're kind of finding like any little thing, even like that, to like throw at him. Like, see, you don't care about you niggas, but all concerts have mostly white people.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? All rap concerts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Majority white folks. So that didn't really like phase me or whatever. But I really don't know I don't really know what's going on, man. I kind of gave up around like Sunday. I was just like, whatever, man.
Whatever happens, happens.
I enjoy the clips with him, on the beat machine and using old samples and all that. It's fun to watch. It's entertaining. Even some of the songs, like, okay, if you want to do this project, okay, cool, whatever. Right. We've seen a lot of different artists like, I want to experiment with this sound for this project. But for him to be like, I'm not doing anything but this, I don't see that happening, to be honest with you.
I mean, this nigga was over here mixing like So Anxious with like the gospel. See what I'm saying? I was like, okay, you're fucking with people because people don't know whether or not to fuck with you if you're secular or gospel. You know what I'm saying?
This is what happens when you make all that Yeezy money.
Yeah,
start doing wild shit. That's what that is.
Yo, I'm gonna blend Between the Sheets with Amazing Grace.
You can do that.
Like, yo, that's not.
Let that Yeezy brand
Between the Sheets.
Let some of that Yeezy money dry up or something happen with that contract. We'll see some original Ye. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he's in a good place, but
Ye is done, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, he seems like he might.
The man is so talented.
This is his end. This is his end. Hoorah, bro.
This is his curtain close.
This is the final thing before he just is a family man full time.
Yeah. Because he's already there, man. He cares about fashion. He wants to do that. Some people can't balance both, man. You know what I'm saying? I was watching. I don't know why I was watching this, but I was watching when he was on Sway. And he was trying to explain to Sway, like, what was going on. And he was just saying, like...
You ain't got the answers, that one?
That one. Okay. And he was kind of talking about, like, how he can't... He was basically saying how he can't be creative. That's, like, even though he wants... His major selling point, major marketing point is him, the music artist. But he can't be him, the music artist, if he's focused on the business. You just can't be both.
Yeah, that's not where his mind is.
You're not Jay-Z. Jay-Z's like one in a billion. You know what I'm saying? That could focus on music and still keep. And even his music suffered a little bit.
Yeah, and you look at how often he drops now. It's not like he's album.
Yeah. Right. When he was music artist, he was dropping every year. As soon as he said I'm gonna be the businessman, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years before album drops. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't do both, man. It's impossible. So I think that's what it is.
That's true. I mean, most people can't. It's just too much.
Right.
I mean, Will Smith went to acting. When was his last album? Just so many, like, this shit just...
Ice Cube.
I mean,
DMX. Even when DMX started, like, really getting into acting, the better he got at acting, worse the music got.
Yeah.
Let me ask this. Do you think we're going to get any type of album?
From Kanye?
This year. Let's put a cap on it.
We probably will, but I don't think it's going to be... great. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to take anything away from his creative genius or whatever, but I don't think it's gonna move me.
It's not gonna hit the same.
No, man. Not like a lot of people like Life of Pablo. I like probably like half of Life of Pablo, maybe even like 40% of it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of like tracks. I'm just like, all right, man, I'm not really feeling this. I don't know. I kind of think he's at the end of this rope here. You know what I'm saying? I like Kanye. He's legend to me. So, but people got fizzle out.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. It happens to everybody.
It does. It happens to everyone.
It's just crazy because he had such a strong run for so long, where it was just like boom, 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 and then MAGA, and then you know what I'm saying.
You can. It's what's so funny about his career is you can break it up into eras. So you have when doing this stuff, then the intro rapping, then this part, and then when this was his style, then when that was his style.
Yeah, you can.
Then we had the losing his damn mind era. Then we have the baby's back era, MAGA era, and it's like, okay,
yeah, this era is the worst one just because he can't really be in there with the youth like that. I mean, when he's old, when I say old, I'm not saying like old like grandpa age and then, but like I think he's like 40. He's got to be like 40 something, right? 42, something like that. 41, 40. He's somewhere around in that range, early 40s.
He was on TMZ talking about he got lipo because we made fun of him.
Oh God, because we made fun.
He did.
He did say that too.
He's 42.
Like, 42, right?
Yeah, it's a disconnect.
He's young. I mean, he's still young in a sense, but like in the rap world, it's kind of he's aged. You know what I'm saying? He's not the same
very much so.
Kanye that's going through breakups and fuck the world.
He's a family man now, man.
Yeah.
4 kids.
Got kids.
Wife's side
kids
of the family
happy.
bringing in more than enough money.
Right.
Yeah. He's all right.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
So
There's no more. There's nowhere else. I think too. Like there's like when you strive to get somewhere, there's that like motivates you. When you get there,
it's like what else is there? What's motivating you then?
Yeah. What's going to motivate him at this point?
Yeah,
Watch the Throne 2? What is it?
Yeah, he pretty much just lost his the passion almost. I mean, you don't have it. That's like y'all remember MMA fighter. He won a settlement for, they were trying to say that he had that he piss tainted and shit, and then he fought the company with the supplement he took, won 40-something million or some shit like that dollars from him. So it's like people are like, is he ever gonna fight again?
Right,
so that's the type of
like,
same kind of shit. It's like once you get to that point,
I got money.
What's your motivation? What's driving you?
It's kind of hard too because you're like, yo, I'm about to make some beats. You're like trying to make some beats, and then fucking
the kid comes
just like, what's the moon?
Oh, maybe this is just where we're at with him. Like, you have athletes, they retire, and then they work out, run some routes, playing like celebrity all-star.
Yeah,
for like
maybe
2 years,
maybe for Ye, he's gonna have his random jam sessions.
Yeah,
make sure you still got it.
Just go there, just kind of test your, and then
that's it. Make sure you still got his reaction time on the, And
is that where Kanye's at?
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be.
He's definitely there.
He has a great ear for samples. Maybe he'll do that for people. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I don't even think you want to make beats for people anymore.
Yeah, probably not. That's a
you know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
Well, we'll see, man. I hope if he does drop, it's good. I do like when he taps into the gospel kind of vibe sometimes. I really like what he did on the song on his on Life of Pablo with Chance the Rapper and
Father Stretch My Hands Part 1.
No. The intro track or the one with Chance the Rapper and Kelly Price.
Okay,
I
remember that. Man.
Yeah, I really like that track. But yeah, man, let's move on, man. Speaking of niggas, it's about to get old and washed up. Drizzy Drake.
I thought he already was.
Unplug my mic. I'm done.
I thought he already was. No,
so thought he already was. Drizzy Drake went diamond.
Did he go diamond?
God's plan. 11 mil.
He's gonna be having his Vegas show soon.
Hold on to this though. You're gonna love where this goes with the Drake report.
The Drake report. God.
The OVO report.
Yeah. So that certified diamond
intro music.
Yeah, the OVO report.
This is
I need my sound effects.
We got Black Tie.
We got Black Tie here with the OVO report.
He just spins around.
666.
The light flashes on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
owl in the background.
666.
Bright.
I know. I'm gonna put the owl on my tie.
Light so bright behind him, you don't see him though.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
dark,
So yeah,
spins around.
so
The light
you
comes on him.
Yeah.
6 got time.
still can't see him.
So yeah, there's that went diamond. I was reading today he's loaning his plane, Air Drake, to the Sacramento Kings for a preseason game. I think they're playing like India or something like that. I'd have to look again. But I guess he's tight with the owner. So I was like, okay, cool. You got a several $100 million 747 that you're not paying for. Why not?
Right.
Maintain relationships, network, and get some advertisement.
That's true.
Never hurts to have a billionaire friend,
No, it doesn't.
So
That's true.
I'm not mad at that. He was also performing at Rock in Rio Fest in Brazil. He was donating proceeds from merch sales to help the rainforest. But
talking about the shit that's on fire and shit.
While he was in
water on it.
Brazil, his OVO store in LA was vandalized.
Wow.
They spray painted. They said, "Leave LA."
Riffa?
You know why they said this? Because he allegedly messaged Don C's wife, and apparently, they had some people out there say,
Where were you on this reported day?
Exactly. On the day in question.
I just like,
where were you on the day in question?
Yeah, I just throw the microphone down and run out.
Like, shit, they're on him.
Close the laptop.
But yeah.
Show's
Podcast over.
done. Show's done.
Yeah, so the alleged, the former friends, he allegedly messaged his wife. He was a designer. He's done some cool collabs with Jordan Brand.
Okay, I know who he is. I've heard his name. I recognize his name.
So, I don't know what the message said or if it's true or not, but, apparently some people said the store was vandalized. There was a report that one of his homes was vandalized, but they said that wasn't true. But
Sure he doesn't live at the store?
In the DMs?
I don't know. I texted him and asked, but he didn't reply yet, but we'll see.
Text him and asked him.
You got to get to the bottom of this for us.
Yo,
I
what
will.
he said.
You're on this.
Next week on the OVO report, I'll let you know.
Word for word, his text to me.
That DM comes out and he's like thirsting. Oh man.
Listen, this
he's doing that shit he was doing on Marvel's Room. He was like,
oh man,
if he was doing that, like, yo, you don't.
Yeah, when I'm just saying you can do better.
Yeah, that shit. If he was doing that,
that, or if they were beefing about something, the man's the self-proclaimed petty king. So,
listen,
what worse news is there than hearing like Drake send your girl's DMs?
Oh my god,
no!
Listen,
No!
I do not want to be in a beef with Drake about my girl.
No, you don't.
No,
no.
If matter of fact, if somebody was like, if it came out Drake was in your girl's DMs, it's over.
We're out.
It's over.
I'm done.
She belonged to the streets.
And she belonged to the streets.
Yeah, for real.
She would have to respond. Just the fact that he was in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Because why you following him so he can
It's exactly
you know
why
you
follow him.
Yeah, like why you following him?
Why does it say red? Got the little check mark next to it.
She can't even read the shit. That's funny.
So yes.
Yeah, let us know next week.
I'll let you know.
Report.
On the OVO report.
Your boy DaBaby. Is this about his new album?
Well, there's two things. I don't know which is crazy.
That Carter 3 shit.
Yeah, let's go there. You say
this.
DaBaby said this album, Kirk, is going to be as influential, as important for this generation as the Carter 3 was.
Boy, let me tell you a lie when I hear it.
And this coming from two people on that side of the room that don't even like the Carter 3 that much.
Bro, I don't even like. I'm not saying Carter 3 was complete trash.
Why would you aspire to make it that one?
right.
This is what I'm saying.
That's a good question.
And for me, who loved the Carter 3, I'm like, stop. Stop.
Listen,
you're like, no, untouchable.
Listen, Lil Wayne's Carter 3 is kind of like that like your little brother. Like you can be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Right, and smack him up, you know what I'm saying? But
and I get in trouble.
Yeah, that's how the Carter 3 is to me. But then when somebody else comes and it's like, yo, Carter 3's trash, I'm better. From like when these new niggas, I'm like, nah, so hold the fuck up. You're not finna be dissing on my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I look at the Carter 3. Like, it's not my top Lil Wayne album. I know it's a lot of people's top in Lil Wayne album. But no,
I'm some people.
I'm not mad at DaBaby. Like I reach for the stars, but.
Come on, man.
Get your ass out of here,
man.
Just why don't you put out your content and let the fans say that? You know, don't proclaim
They're starting
that first.
to say it. You were wrong.
I mean, I guess you got to say stuff to get stir up the buzz around the album and stuff. But
Yeah.
I read that. I dropped my phone.
Carter 3 had a milli on it.
I said Carter 3 is a masterpiece.
Dog, you can't. There's nothing on. Nothing DaBaby has done is touching a milli.
No,
nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to DaBaby.
Yeah, shit. Suge is big, but so was Lollipop. And I know y'all don't fuck with that song, but
I definitely don't fuck with Lollipop.
But you would remember it was big.
It was definitely.
I know you don't like the song, but
no, it was massive.
Miss Officer, that was big too.
That was massive.
See,
yeah, that shit was massive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the nigga really made a cop car sound with his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he really did.
He did.
That was new.
See?
Who signed that?
Who
signed up on that?
Who said?
See?
Great.
Hey, it was motherfuckers in the hood. Like it was fucking hood ass niggas.
I was
Like
thinking about that's some real just like what the fuck? Like really?
we let a lot of shit rock.
Like put a real legit siren in the background.
Like a cop.
You remember how big Got Money was?
Yeah.
What was that?
Got Money with T-Pain?
Got Money was fucking huge.
Yep.
Yeah. That was the first time. Matter of fact, when Got Money came out, I'll never forget. I've said it on this podcast probably once or twice when he was at the MTV Music Awards. Courtney Love was there. They did that song. Wayne and T-Pain are running through the crowd and shit.
This away,
that was
away.
That was the first time
anyway.
they pushed like hip hop hard into pop culture that I remember that I had seen. And I remember Courtney Love saying, they asked her how was what she think of the award show. She was like, it's just too urban.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever seen that shit. Like it was happening. Like hip hop, like taking over pop culture, like right in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People were still like, "What is this shit?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a big ass song, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing DaBaby is doing is on that level right now.
No,
Not at all.
no.
And that's like I said, that's no shade to DaBaby. It's just facts.
It is what it is. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And that was in the middle of a huge Wayne era.
Right.
Like he was big then and had like another 2-3 years of just all over the place.
Yeah. That was definitely Wayne and Kanye's era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to that note, did you see what he said in his interview with the LA Leakers?
Mm-mm.
You ready for this?
Go ahead.
So
do tell, nigga.
let's say you're doing a track, right? You want that feature from DaBaby, right? You know how much that's gonna run you?
Oh God.
100.
100? I guess there's inflation or something going on. These rap prices.
Yo, I love his reaction to these prices. He's like, something changed with the economy.
Ludacris
Because
dropped to blow it out your ass. That was on what, Word of Mouth?
that was was it?
Word
Was
of
that
Mouth?
Word of Mouth?
I'm
Or was it Chicken and Beer?
I thought it was chicken. I'm gonna look.
Could be chicken and beer.
Only reason because I'm thinking about one of his verses and he was like, how much for a Ludacris? Try 81 a discount? Blow it out your ass.
Yeah.
Okay, 81 a discount. This is when this nigga was dropping albums. He was hitting like 3 times platinum every time he dropped an album. You know what I'm saying? That was Luda at his height saying that shit, right? So there must be some inflation involved. Because I feel like Luda's verse at that time period.
Your economic breakdown.
Yeah. Listen. Stocks and Bonds podcast.
The Stocks and Bonds podcast.
No, real talk. Luda's verse.
Oh my God.
81 a discount at that point in time is worth. It's still at that point in time worth more than DaBaby's verse in 2019 right now.
And he's saying 100.
It was on Chicken and
Maybe
Beer.
$100.
Chicken and Beer. That was his third album.
$100, right?
You remember how much?
Sounds
You remember how
more
much I told you that Nav feature cost?
His is what, 80?
I think so. I think we said 75 or 80.
It was like 80. Yeah, 82 or something like that.
And he's popping way more than Nav right now. He's having a moment.
Bro, these numbers are just not.
No, you
Not
just
sitting
think
well
that they.
with me.
I just look, he's like, oh, there
you
must be
just
some inflation.
Really think they worth a lot.
No, bro. Like
People think they doing it. That's what it is. It's like, I'm worth this. It's like, who's telling you
look,
that?
okay,
Who's
well,
blowing your head up?
Well, let me.
Why are you blowing it out your ass?
I want to look at like I'm hating on DaBaby's hustle.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I ain't trying to.
I'm not
Hey,
knocking
somebody's
anybody.
gonna pay it.
Yeah, I'm not knocking.
Hey.
If he set a price and people pay it, get your money.
Get your money for real.
You know what I'm saying?
But wow.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't see DaBaby right now like a verse of him just like setting your career off.
Yeah.
You think Meg paid him that much for that feature?
Hell no. Hell no. What would you?
He said, my Meg?
Not my Meg.
Do you hear? Nah. They probably work something out. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of did their features together before they kind of both a little popped off. You know what I'm saying? So I think now they just kind of working together at this point. You know what I'm saying? I would actually like to hear to be honest with you, I would be, you know, the reason I say this about DaBaby because DaBaby reminds me of Ludacris.
Okay.
Not like
Well, we talked about how his music videos did.
the music videos, the beats that he picks, they're kind of like fun, kind of
Comedic rap.
Yeah, so he's comedic with his flows. You know what I'm saying? And he just kind of reminds me of Ludacris, like same vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Him and Meg could do a battle of sexes like Luda and Shawn did.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of thinking. Like he literally is in the place of like Ludacris to me.
Who y'all don't show enough respect
So
to.
81
Putting
is a
that out
discount.
there.
The what?
Y'all don't never have Luda in y'all top list.
There's a reason for that. And this is also going to probably end up being the same reason that I got DaBaby there too. Because there is a point with Ludacris where people don't take him serious. Because of the lollygagging around. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Because of the midgets hanging off of chains or some little
Right.
people.
I think that's why people don't take him like serious. They think of him as like a like an entertainer.
Yeah,
almost,
he always does like he's like he was a disc jockey, wasn't he? Like a radio DJ or something like that.
It's like he's just like an entertainer. Like
so, yeah.
I don't think people looked. I'm not saying his lyrics are trash or anything, but I don't think people. That's the first thing people think of. It's like, oh my god, fantastic lyricism, top 10 lyricism. When they think of Ludacris, they think of niggas are good. Niggas.
You tell me
Don't make me laugh.
They're not thinking of Runaway Love first.
I'm not feeling Runaway Love.
A-Town Todd got your back, Luda.
Diamond in the Back. Oh, classic. Yeah. Fire. Chicken and Beer was fire. First 3 albums Luda had. Yeah. Matter of fact, back for the first time, Word of Mouth, Chicken and Beer. I actually like the Red Light District too.
I really did. That's a good album.
Which one was on Blueberry Yum Yum? That was Red Light District.
Red Light District.
Yeah,
okay.
That was a good one too.
Which one was this? I feel like slapping a nigga today.
Slap, man.
Slap.
Don't forget Incognito.
Okay, Incognito the first. That's like very first one. Yeah.
Damn, what album was that?
That might have been Theater of the Mind, or it could be Red Light District. But Luda had a run, like a good 4 or 5 album run.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that shit. It was a problem. He was a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that there's points in time where Luda was more of like the.
I think
fun rapper. You know
I think that angle is what kept him there too, because he was like in almost like in his own box. Like nobody else was bringing that to the table, making you laugh with and spitting rhymes.
Right. Well, he kind of reminds me of, like he kind of like for me at that time, like
Release Therapy.
Release Therapy. That's what it was. That one was. That was
the same one with Moneymaker.
Yeah,
and Runaway Love, actually. Yeah, that's right.
Love, yeah. Yeah, no, he had a good run.
He did.
Yeah,
he definitely did.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to DaBaby, shout out to Luda. I mean, niggas are the same.
Chicken and Beer also had Who Let These Hoes
they are
in My
one
Room.
and the same.
What's that?
Chicken and Beer also had one of my favorite tracks, Who Let These Hoes in My Room.
Oh, I remember that.
Which one had that? DTP, we got them guns that go brrr, tat, tat, tat. Some of my favorite tracks. I think I'm Chicken and Beer.
We're about to have a Ludacris appreciation episode.
Or maybe it was Word of Mouth. Yeah. Shout out to Luda though, man. Let's move on to Jhene and Summer Walker.
Yes.
Like Todd's new favorite chicks.
Do y'all mess with Summer Walker at all?
I like some of her songs.
Okay, so
I seen one video of her doing like a
new one? That new video?
Little, it's not a music video.
Okay.
It's just her recording herself on her phone on a pole.
You should see her music video.
Oh, I should watch the music video?
There's a video because I don't even know. I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna go any further. I'm gonna make sure I'm not confusing this with another video I'm thinking of. Someone else's music video.
I'll send it to
you. But we'll talk. But yeah. So she has a project on the way, and her and Jhene have a track together.
Okay.
That I think comes out this Friday. Should be good.
I like Jhene. I like Summer Walker.
Yeah.
Summer Walker is proven to be a multifaceted artist. You know what I'm saying? So, and most definitely, Jhene is she's gotten compared to Sade a lot.
Jhene brings the vibes.
She brings the vibes. She's not like all the way there with Sade, like on the same level with Sade, but I can tell she listens to Sade.
Do you want another 2088 album?
I kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think I would definitely probably listen to that more. I'm more interested in listening to 2088 album than I am a new Big Sean album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that feels that way?
I think we all agree.
I want to be accused of picking on him again, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, here we go again.
Right. You speaking on him before the podcast. I was like, bro, damn. Shit,
me?
Shit. Yeah.
That's true.
Wow.
Rami don't like that shit. Rami Taylor don't like that shit.
It wasn't me.
Rami Taylor gonna fuck you up.
It wasn't me.
He gonna fuck you up. He listen right now like, man, fuck Black Todd.
It wasn't me.
Fuck A-Town Todd.
Black Todd didn't say nothing.
But yeah, I'm interested. We'll see what's popping with that. I guess we gonna have a Megan report too.
Yeah, what is that about?
Megan the
ATM.
He was gonna say, I guess we're gonna fight. So
yeah, he was like, we have a Megan report, and you over see him over here like this, like punches his knuckle and shit.
So I was reading in Meg. She supposedly dropped a smooth 150 racks on some jewelry for her boo.
I didn't get no jewelry.
I seen that coming. Like, where? I'd be wearing it right now.
Who?
Moneybag.
Yo.
She dropped 150 racks?
That's what this article said.
What a queen.
Exactly. Hey, queen.
She's a legend. I love her.
That's yeah.
That's nice. I feel like
That's how you want to get showered. You know what I mean?
That's just, yeah. I wonder what she got him. Just gave him.
It described what it was, but I stopped reading because I was so disgusted.
Why?
Not that
Jealous.
she did exactly. I was like, nobody's bought me.
I haven't got
$100,000 worth of anything.
Yeah, jealousy does come into play a little bit.
I just don't even know. Like, I can't express to you. I would be touched if someone's like, "Hey, Black Todd, I brought you some McDonald's." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Let alone $150,000 worth of jewelry.
Exactly. I was just thinking, someone tossed me a $10 bill, I'd be happy. Shit. Good God.
I'll take 150K.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got options, yeah. But
Yo, Megan's
jewelry,
just turning out to be just one of the greatest women ever. Just gonna go ahead and say that.
Just gonna give her the crown.
Blueprint.
So,
ladies, take notes.
The blueprint.
Yeah, the blueprint.
Y'all definitely take notes. All right. No, real talk. There's been a lot of hate on her style or stylist. All right. So it looks like she's coming into her own.
Mm-hmm.
It could be because she's got new money, maybe a Rock Nation deal or something. Getting some new money. Because I was talking to my chick and she was like pointing out how she basically like looked. She was like, I was like, why does everybody hate her style? Like, why is that like a big thing? You know what I'm saying? So then she showed me like pictures of her before. She was like, this shit right here, she ain't wearing that shit no more.
Yeah.
So like, look at her on the new Jimmy Kimmel. You seen her with the black?
I did.
She was like, that's somebody who they styled that shit.
Fire performance.
They was like, yo, this is some shit that they made just for her. Like this only she. This is her shit. She was like, she's like, pay attention. She said she pays attention to that shit. Whenever women get to a certain level, you can tell, like, when they go from, like, the regular everyday chick to...
I went shopping at Walmart or just a regular store, boutique.
Right.
No,
to
it's custom.
A superstar rapper or whatever. Like, Cardi B. If you look at, like, her outfits and shit, like, those are, like, designed for her.
Tailored for her, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. That's when, you getting the money. You know what I mean? So... There's probably some niggas right now is like, are we really talking about Meg's fashion right now? Yes, nigga.
Yes, we are.
We are. All right.
And
like, you can get the fuck out.
Go watch the Tonight Show performance.
Who was that? Jimmy Kimmel or was that the other?
I think it was Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
One of the Jimmys. I don't know.
It's definitely one of the Jimmys. Why they get two Jimmys at night?
I don't know.
That's the dumbest shit. Why can't one of y'all niggas be James?
A Jim.
Jim, nigga. Like,
something.
Get the fuck out. Like, just imagine. Jay Leno, Jay Letterman, get y'all asses out of here.
Yeah, do some shit like competition, but they got the same name. They're probably best friends.
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy.
They probably see each other like Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. They're like right down the hall from each other.
Hey, Jimmy. They both pop out.
Yeah, out of here. Both of you Jimmys. But yeah, man, shout out to Megan though.
Which Jimmy's funnier?
Oh shit! I gotta go with Jimmy Kimmel. I think Jimmy Kimmel's a little funny,
more original. Also,
I like Jimmy Fallon because he has the roots on his shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel is a little more. I think Fallon's just out there at times.
I like the games they play on Jimmy Fallon. They do some really fun games.
I don't know the Jimmy Kimmel ones with the mean tweets.
I do like mean tweets. They both get all the big time guests. I mean, you can't go wrong there.
Yeah, you can't go from that. Yeah.
But I feel like Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know. I feel like Jimmy Kimmel's
more established.
Yeah,
he's OG, a little bit more OG.
He's not quite as silly.
Yeah,
Jimmy Fallon's a little silly.
He's more silly. Yeah, he's a little more childish in a sense. Like he gets on there and
he's
just
like
fucks around.
Tamir Mowry. Same.
Oh my god!
Listen, you can't sit here in front and act like when you look at the T and Tamara sisters, there's one that's a little goofier than the other, and you know which one I'm talking about. There's one that's just a tad bit goofier. That's how I can tell them apart.
One that acts more adult than the other one slightly.
Right.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
The other one just
the goofier one is the one that was like, I get called the white man's whore. That's the goofier one. That's the one I'm talking about. All right. Oh. I know exactly which one is which. People are like, I can't tell the difference. I can tell.
So that's Jimmy. Right? That's Jimmy Fallon.
Basically, that's Jimmy Fallon. All right.
The white man's whore. Okay.
Let's move.
That's what he is.
Never would have guessed we'd end up there. I never would have guessed we'd ended up there.
I didn't. That's hilarious. Wow.
Yeah, that's why people subscribe to this podcast.
UU strikes again.
Let's go on to this next one.
Let's move on to Gucci, man. Is this Gucci Man or
Yeah.
No, your boy
Woptober 2.
Why you bring Woptober back?
Okay. Dropping Shocker 10/17.
This nigga's a genius.
He is marketing genius.
The Shocker.
What a rollout.
That's got to be top 3 rollouts in 2019. Woptober 2, 10/17.
Be there.
If you try that shit at 10:17 p.m.,
listen.
Woptober.
Wow.
Shouts out to Gucci, man.
Yep.
Remember the Burr print? Were you there for that?
Mm-hmm.
Burr. I remember thinking that shit was so fucking stupid.
Burr.
Then I realized he was just trolling everybody.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. I thought he was stupid, but he wasn't. He knew what he was
Gucci's
doing.
not. We've learned over the year he is not stupid.
Yeah.
He's so icy. He's Burr. He's cold.
Now Burr is
so icy.
Burr is one of my favorite ad libs. Burr.
Yeah, dude.
Just the Gucci.
There's some young kid out there that uses that all the time as their ad lib.
I know, for real. They did that shit for a whole 5 years almost.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, killed that shit. Let's move on to Screens Falling, man.
All right.
What the fuck is this Fresh Prince of Harlem? The fuck, yo, what is this?
That's a combination.
My topic's
of
top 2,
not
two.
Of Harlem.
My headline's top 2.
Headline is
top 2, not 2.
Yeah, Black Top stepped his game up with these topics, headlines.
No. We skip something. We got to talk about Tory and Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
Yeah, we skipped that.
It's reminding me of how you name these episodes.
I'll be coming with it.
Have you heard these 2 songs? If you haven't heard,
they got 2 songs together. I have not heard them.
Okay, so this will be difficult to talk about. Then I'll just give you a rundown.
Okay.
But without hearing the 2, it won't make sense. But I'll give everybody some homework. If you haven't heard it yet, go listen to them. Roddy Ricch has a song called "Rich Forever." Tory Lanez has a song called "Watch Your Soul." They do sound similar.
Oh god.
Roddy Ricch's song was out first. After that drop, he said, "You can't bite no." This is on Twitter, I think. He said,
so they got a little bit of beef going.
He said, "You can't bite no harder than this." At Tory Lanez, I thought we was better than this.
He added Tory Lanez.
Yes.
Okay.
He said,
"Guess what?" Tory responded.
We added nigga. It means business.
He barked back.
All right, now this is a lot here. But
Tory looked like he about to say some wild shit he shouldn't say.
He didn't, but he did respond. He said, "There's 2 of them." He said, "I wrote this verse about my dead homie. Dead homie's in all caps. I used your beat because I loved your version and wanted to tell my own story about my dog that got killed. I didn't use anything of yours but a beat." Then he has in parentheses that millions of people use other people's beats. Blah blah blah.
What?
But I'll tell you what, we are better than. We're better than going on social media talking crazy, trying to get clout when you have my phone number and can call me as a man. I don't want to continue this here. If you need to holler at me, you got my number. Then
Tory.
Right, he said that. Then he also said,
"Yeah, you gotta read this. You gotta read this in like you gotta be more dramatic. Read this in Roddy Ricch's voice.
No, this was Tory Lanez again.
Oh, Tory Lanez. Okay.
Yeah, it was Tory Lanez again. Let's see. He already said he made it about his homie. I even did certain things in a way to pay tribute, homage to his song and show love. Not for y'all to tell me I'm biting someone who ain't been in the game making platinum records, platinum in all caps. Okay, all right. See, with this style for even half the time I have. One thing I want y'all to stop doing though is acting like as if my voice ain't been in the same for the last 9 years.
See, I knew he was gonna start saying some shit he didn't need to say.
I don't play a part in a lot of these new niggas' sounds and styles.
If he would have
first time I met him, he told me I inspired him. Y'all funny, man, but fuck it. Let's enjoy the music.
If he would have just left it with the first comment,
right.
That's all he needed to say. That was good.
Right.
I was good with it. But then right there, yeah, it's like
I was actually getting ready to defend him after that first comment, but this comment right here,
He said, "Oh, here we
It
go."
made me not want to now.
damn man.
Exactly.
What I was gonna say was, if from the old mixtape days, if you rapped on somebody else's beat, it was kind of like a thing where you would use their style and their sound or whatever. It was like a mixtape.
You make
thing.
a chorus
Wayne did it
similar
100
to theirs
times
and just like change words and shit like that, but it'd be similar to choruses and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Go listen to Lil Wayne's version of "You Can Have Whatever You Like."
Yeah.
Okay. Versus T.I.'s version. It's literally the same thing. Same
Concept.
voice. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine or whatever. I think Wayne's autotune sounded a little bit better than T.I.'s, to be honest. But
Wayne does have more experience with autotune though. In T.I.'s defense.
Yeah. T.I. wasn't on the autotune wave, so he kind of.
Yeah.
But that was kind of like the mixtape thing. That was what people did. They
Yeah.
rap like that person. They kind of mimic the style.
And it was actually a form of almost flattery. You should feel like
Right.
Well, that means they were feeling my track. It's not most of the time. It's not even about like unless they made it a beef thing that they're like, well, I'll do it better than him. Sometimes it's mostly about like I'm gonna make a version too because I like this song so much.
I like this song. Let me make my version of it.
That's
That was always like from my era. That was more like a form of flattery. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I see what you did here. I want to take it here, but I also respect that you did it this way. I'll do it your way to keep the same vibe going.
Yeah.
I always looked at that was like a
my version type shit.
Yeah, like almost like a shout out. You know what I'm saying? But then, when he started talking all this shit about, I'm the one who all right. Listen, you've been known. Platinum? You've also been known, Tory, to steal sounds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is why that shit gets a little murky because
it's a cry wolf type shit scenario.
Right, it's like you've been known to steal sounds on original songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing for mixtape tracks. It's another thing for original songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can also see how Roddy Ricch will respond that way, being that he's kind of from a new era where they don't do that with mixtapes. And this nigga Tory's been known to
do that.
Steal shit. So it looks like he's stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? But
and then they came out not far apart, obviously.
Well, the Tory one came out in this past week because I had it on like a little list of stuff to listen to anyway. Mm-hmm. I can look and see when Rich Forever came out though.
This is why niggas don't really do the mixtape shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to.
Motherfuckers getting their feelings.
They get their feelings like, oh, you gonna rap on my beat? And it's like, yeah, bitch, that's what.
So it's a part.
That's what they do. Yeah, I'll rap you on your own beat.
Rich Forever's been out on about a year.
The original song. So. I don't see an issue with.
Yeah, it's not like I'm still like I just came out with it right after
not like
you.
And like Jack Wish this nigga.
Yeah.
They hate him.
Yo,
they're mad as hell at him.
You put out your remix the same time as him comes out, and the remix does better than the actual. It didn't happen like that. It was like, like
it's a year later. I mean, come on, yeah. But so
See,
I was ready to defend it. I was ready to defend it too.
You know what you gotta do now for mixtape? You gotta rap on like 90s beats or 2000s
where
beats.
those artists really don't care because they were about that life. They understand that. So
yeah, you gotta rap on like Swag Surf. The niggas leave you alone.
Yeah. Can't do nothing new.
Swag Surf nigga come out like, yo, that's my style. It's like, no nigga, it's over.
Style's gone.
Homage, nigga. Shit. But I hope they figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Tory, he could have fell back off all the extra shit.
That first comment was all that was needed.
Yeah. Going in on Roddy, young dude, like, come on, man. Roddy has a unique sound. Tory, not so unique. So that's why I got to tell him to fall back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited to play this for y'all after.
I know. Now that we have because we haven't even heard it. So yeah.
All right. Well, shout out to Roddy. Is he about to drop an album?
I think he is dropping something soon. I think so.
I really want to hear Roddy shit. I think he might really.
Like I know he was working on a lot of stuff, and like for a lot of people, me included, my first real exposure to him was on Racks in the Middle.
Right.
So
I heard a couple.
I was interested to see where he went from there.
Yeah. But shout out to Roddy. Now let's get to this Fresh Prince of Harlem. Let's get back to that shit.
Yeah, so Fresh Prince of Harlem. I was reading today that Will Smith.
I just pictured like Will Smith doing Harlem Shake.
Will Smith has been tapped to play Nicky Barnes.
What? Mm-hmm. When was the last time Will Smith played a gangster?
When did he ever?
I was gonna say when was the first?
He ain't Denzel. Got him.
Got him.
Denzel played the snitch. But
well, I hate to break it to you. I'm gonna choose my words carefully, but
tread
I'm
lightly.
familiar
with the story of this guy.
That shit's out there, nigga. This shit. Will Smith, he's played criminals.
Where?
What was that movie? Focus.
That was like a slick gambler type.
Yeah, it's not really.
His most assholish role might have been like Hancock.
Yeah.
Assholish.
Besides,
What about not Deadpool?
Deadshot.
Deadshot.
Not really gangsters.
He was kind of gangster.
It's more of a needs therapy role.
And he's about to fuck Batman up.
His comments were more comedic. Every time they try to make him more comedic. Like, oh y'all tripping. I want to give him the gun and stuff.
You can punch the alien in the head.
That ain't gangster.
Nigga, this is the most gangster shit you can fucking
survival.
do.
No. That ain't gangster.
Nigga, that's the most gangster shit.
It may have been a gangster
do.
move, but he wasn't a gangster character.
Nigga, that shit is a generational gangster move.
He was patriotic.
It's a patriotic
interdimensional or into whatever.
Intergenerational?
Yeah. Interstellar. Gangster move.
If this really does come to fruition, I'm very excited to watch this movie. Very excited.
Oh, yeah, he fucking gets into his roles good too. Definitely.
He never really played like a dickhead like role. He hasn't.
No,
that's on purpose.
Y'all didn't heard all this Denzel slander. He better kill this role.
Yeah, if he don't,
let me tell you something. He don't kill this role. That's gonna be a long podcast.
There's gonna be a lot of people saying, "Why didn't y'all get Denzel? He'd have done it."
Nah, because he played a movie where they had a Nicky Barnes in it.
Yeah,
that was played by Cuba. Cuba played Nicky Barnes in that movie.
Yeah.
Where you go hate on Cuba?
He ain't no Denzel.
He ain't even a Will.
He ain't no Will either.
You gonna hate on Cuba like that?
Yeah,
that's true.
You ever seen that movie?
He had his moment, but he fell off kind of hard.
Submarine diver. What was that?
I can't remember.
He was a diver, man, and
read something or I don't know.
He was.
I don't know.
It's like the first black Navy diver or some shit.
It was also on Pearl Harbor. Yeah, the black dude that got on there and was shooting and shit. Famous dude. Shut down some planes.
Yeah, Cuba has some. He has some. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, listen, this nigga punched at the air. He punched at the air.
He really did on Bad. I would say Bad Boy. I mean, Boys in the Hood. Yeah. He really did.
Legendary role, man.
Bro,
you punched at the air.
I'm not taking away from
nobody punched at the air better than this nigga.
He kicked that air's ass.
I'm not
beat the fuck out of that.
I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not taking away from him. It's a great movie.
I ain't never seen air get the ass whooped like that.
I ain't never seen air get KO'd like
that. This nigga hit him with like a...
He knocked the air out of that air.
Like a 22-hit combo.
He punched the air in the stomach and knocked the wind out of it.
Hating on Cuba, just let him roll out like that. All right, whatever, man. Angie Martinez, what's up with Angie?
Have you seen the stuff for the upcoming? I think it's on WeTV, Untold Stories of Hip Hop.
I've been seeing little stuff popping around. I seen something with Snoop, but I haven't actually watched it.
They're gonna do the Angie Martinez story.
So this is gonna be her show. She's doing.
Oh, okay.
She's still gonna have her radio thing. We've seen little previews for some stories. It was the Locks versus Puff. Cardi has a story, but the one I wanted to talk about on here, because of our dear friend Riffa. She was telling this little snippet of a story.
Piss Riffa off.
That
apparently, dear Riffa, you about to piss this nigga off.
Pac.
We better go. What's going on here? All right.
Pac and Snoop had a little beef. Little misunderstanding.
They did.
Yeah. I was like, oh, tell me more.
You didn't know about this?
I might know this.
Well, no, I was waiting to see the full story. But anytime I can get them riled up about Pac, I love to do that on this show.
Pac had beef with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are very respectful of...
Pac had beef with Trey.
It's just... Yeah. That was just something that, a lot of people would rather have not have gotten the beef. I'm pretty sure if Pac was at the age that he was at this age now, he'd probably be like, I should have been doing all the beefing and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think so.
But I think Pac was just in a different world, bro. Like, he was just in a different realm.
She was talking about, because when she was talking with Snoop, they were talking about how he was like, I don't have issues with, Big and these people, whatever. And Pac's like, what?
Right.
Traitor.
Yeah, we supposed to ride or die.
So.
That's like basically you in the. He's the way he's looking at it is like we're in a platoon, we're in the army, and you're saying you're not gonna fight the enemy because you're cool with it because you don't have the beef. No, it ain't gonna happen. You're supposed to ride with us, but I don't know. I mean, that's like small things in the game where it's all like, I mean, I can understand where if Pac had a beef with someone, then Snoop's kind of like, well, I'm trying to stay in the business, make music, maybe even make money, work with him possibly.
Right.
But you know, it's a dirty game, people say. So I mean, that comes with the territory when you got beefs and shit.
I think some people could see that it was like mainly Snoop. He probably could just see that it was just getting out of hand. He was just like, yo.
Yeah, you kind of wanted to separate himself a little bit from it. Can't get mad at a man that wanted to just kind of do his own. He was like, I didn't get into this for this. That's what Snoop probably thinks. Like, I mean,
look where he's at now. Look at Snoop now.
His longevity.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like
he wasn't trying to ruin that.
Clearly, he's making right choices somewhere. You know what I'm saying? For him to be that status for that long, for that many years, that known. You know what I'm saying? That respected.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Making the right moves.
He made the right decisions along the line. You know what I'm saying? But
in some cases, I don't know. There's people that would say, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying this, but or am I? No. I mean, Snoop had that trial. Murder was the case. You know, there's people that have said that he himself is also, because they're talking about Tekashi. There's people that say Snoop did the same thing. There's people that say a lot of people.
Some people say
that people have said things. Yeah, people have said that. I mean, that's what that.
I've never heard this.
Me
either.
never heard that?
Never heard this.
This is the first time.
Very first time I'm hearing.
They also didn't do a lot of research on stuff like that. I'm sure y'all.
Was Snoop snitching? I've definitely done some research on that, but it was never like. I've never seen T.I. I've heard people saying T.I. snitch. I've heard people saying
that's all.
Snitch.
You're saying all that shit in a time of social media.
Snoop Dogg snitch.
What was there social media back then? That's why you weren't hearing it like the way you hear all these others nowadays. But
I wasn't hearing that shit about 50 Cent was before social media. Who's your boy? Who's your boy that was out here? Bag. I heard the little old shit.
Oh,
with Scarface.
Yeah.
That was before social media.
Yeah, that's also we're in Texas and we know about it. Texas shit.
I'm saying we
know Texas. It travels.
I never heard the Snoop snitching shit.
There's I don't know. I mean, rumors are what they usually are. A lot of them because nobody actually knows. Because I don't think anyone's ever seen no paperwork, and that's what really tells it all.
First.
Y'all heard it here first.
You heard it first on Should Be Told podcast
on the Sharif Be Told podcast. Nah, seriously. I mean, when people get all these accusations, these big cases and everything, and then shit kind of slides to the side. Murder.
You
don't know.
Oh yeah.
You just don't know. I mean, I ain't saying he did. I ain't saying he didn't. I'm just saying.
Did they arrest somebody else?
Oh, we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they arrest anybody else.
Pertaining to that, I don't know. But who knows?
That's what's so weird.
You don't just because
if they arrest somebody else, then that would mean.
But no, you're saying he got out of a murder. He got out of a murder. But you're saying like he got out of a murder charge
on somebody else for a whole nother crime.
No, I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. There's no paperwork on it. But what I'm saying is, I heard even back in the day, I'd heard about stuff like that, like with just different artists that have gotten legal problems and shit. People have said that about Pac when he got out of all his shit. Also, there's a lot of people that say a lot of shit with all these artists that go in there and come out because, truth be told, we don't know. We don't know what has been said or what.
I feel like Snoop. I feel like somebody came out.
Maybe
somebody of some status would have been like, that nigga Snoop a snitch.
I don't know.
I don't know. Me, but maybe there's some people saying that shit, and I just never came across that on the Snoop Dogg trail.
That's so long ago too. That was long ago, so it's like.
Well, shouts out to Angie Martinez. It sounds like she bringing back some.
If anybody is gonna have good stories to tell or be able to sit down with artists, new, old, anywhere in between, and get great stories out of them, it's Angie Martinez.
Right.
So I'm sure it'll be good.
Shouts out to Angie. Let's talk about this Spider-Man.
He's back.
Y'all ain't know that already. Where y'all at?
Y'all happy about this?
Where y'all been?
Very.
Small deal though.
Like 2 movies or something?
They're gonna do
one Spider-Man
one
3, and then they're gonna do one featured movie that he'll be in also, like possible like another Avenger movie, a team up movie.
Yeah, they're gonna joint produce and joint finance this third one that's gonna come out 2021, July 16, 2021.
They went from 5% to 25%. They try to make that money, which they are. They're like what is it? What's the increase right there? Like not just 20%. I'm just saying like as a whole, like they're gonna make some guap.
That's a whole lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. Whole bunch of guap. But it was because they wanted that 50% apparently at first. Sony didn't want to do it. They got back together, they talked, and they came up with the 25%. But they're also saying that Tom Holland, his Spider-Man, is gonna be in both universes. Possibly like he'll be here, and then they're gonna have him also over there with Venom and all that shit too. Like possibly, I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I don't care. I mean, shit. And then Feige said that he's like Spider-Man's the only character, only superhero that can travel across multiverses or whatever, however he said it. But basically going to both universes and shit, working on both, which I'm happy for both. 'Cause I wanted to see him fucking with his own universe. The Venomverse is really the Spider-Verse. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't use him because they had him at Marvel. Now if they can put him in both, fuck yeah, I'm a happy man. I'll take all of that. Thing is, I hope they are able to make another deal after this deal ends and like extend it somehow, come to some agreement. Because if not, they're just gonna die him off. Yeah,
I know they don't want to sell
stupid amount of money
because it's worth a lot of money for them.
Yeah,
but if motherfucking Marvel sold to Disney for $4 billion, I'm sure Disney wouldn't mind paying a couple billion for Spider-Man.
Well, there's speculation that that's what that whole 25% is going to come into play years down. By the time that this contract is over, like 3 to 5 years from now,
right?
They're gonna bank so much off of all that shit, the merchandise, that 25% cut, and with that money they're gonna make, they'll be able to throw a big ass number at Sony off of the money they're making off of Sony. And Sony might bite. I mean, people that we didn't think would sell have sold. So
that's their biggest fucking thing, though.
Yeah, I know. But the moment they can't fucking sell it, I mean, look what happened. They couldn't sell it anymore. They needed Marvel. Marvel revitalized the whole fucking Spider-Man brand. Yeah, and now, you know, Sony sees the up of that. It was like, we don't really need y'all anymore. but they really do, because without that vision, are they gonna make fucking? We haven't seen 20-something movies connected, a whole story, you know, beginning to end, come full circle. I don't know if Sony can do that. I don't know if they have the masterminds and people who are comic savvy enough, like actual Marvel people, you know, to fucking make it happen longevity. Because for a long time, because if not, it goes back to Marvel. Like if they can't sell it, they don't start making movies, they don't do shit with Spider-Man, it goes back to Marvel automatically. So they have to kind of keep trying, but
do something.
Marvel better.
Speaking of Marvel, though,
keep them.
I figured out what Zack Snyder was doing with DC. I know we talk about this shit all the time, but I figured out what he was doing.
I already know.
I think he was looking at his universe as like one big ass movie.
It kind of was. Yeah. I already know. That's why there's so many unanswered questions from the beginning that you're just like, what does that even mean? It's like, you'll get that.
You'll get that later on.
Yeah, like.
And I figured out, I was like, he was trying to make one big movie where Marvel was making episodic movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like It Chapter 1, Chapter 2. It's one big movie.
Right. But exactly. That's what I think they were doing.
Snyder was doing, yeah.
That's what I think his vision was, but they just never really got to it.
Because they cut him short, and instead of giving him his 4 movies, because it was supposed to be 4 with the Justice League cut into 2 movies.
Right.
And they kind of cut him short because they cram it all into one movie.
Right.
Make it less than 3 hours. You know, it's like, fuck. Then he can't do his whole vision.
I figured it out. I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, people somehow, I was like, oh yeah.
Go back to one of our old episodes when that movie first came out and we were talking about that shit, when all of the critics and shit. I remember saying some shit like that. I think I remember. back then I was already saying that.
We got to listen.
That he had a vision. I was saying that.
No, we were talking about he had a vision. He had a vision. I knew he had a vision, but I didn't think that he was making one.
I didn't say it like
that,
one big movie, but I said answers were going to be answered.
Later on. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I think that we're so used to seeing it like an episodic like that.
Yeah.
It's like one after
the Marvel
other.
way.
Like this wraps up, next one, this wraps up, next one, this one wraps up. Whereas if you're looking at like one story in like one arc, is one like all the movies are kind of like one movie. That's what I think he was going for. You know what I'm saying?
It's a great vision. It's sad we ain't gonna fucking get to see it.
Also, speaking of the Spider-Verse, real quick, I was also reading that there's a possibility they may do a movie for Madame Web.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Which would be the fourth in that Spider-Verse because we have Venom, we had the animated one,
Into the Spider-Verse,
and then the third one with Jared Leto.
Morbius.
Yes.
Yeah, Morbius, the living vampire.
He looks like a Morbius.
He really does.
We shall see.
And a living vampire on top of that. So.
Right. Let's move on to the elders. All right, your boy, 2 Chainz.
Respect your elders.
2 Chainz.
Titty boy.
Are you familiar with A3C Festival and conference?
I am. I'm actually interested in because one of the I actually like the singer a lot. Her name is damn, I can't think of her name right now. And I feel real bad. I can't think of it. But she's gonna be performing and she's from Canada. Damn, why can't I think of her name right now? Stasia Daniels. That's her name. She's from Toronto. She's gonna be performing at A3C. So shouts out to her.
Well, Mr. Chainz is now a co-owner.
What?
The co-owner of that shit?
Of A3C.
Oh, that shit about to take it to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
Bought his way in, huh?
Yeah.
A3C is all 3 coasts. Usually done somewhere down south, though. The festival.
I'll just send you the link to the article. But I was reading about that. I was like, we love to see these power moves by. I figured 2 Chainz been around long enough to move him in the elder section.
Right.
I didn't want to leave him in Boom Trap. I said, 2 Chainz the elder.
Yeah, he's the elder.
Yeah. So A3C is more of like, I don't want to say it's indie, but it has more of an indie kind of rap feel to it. It's a little bit more about the rap itself. A lot of indie artists are out there.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's where
the article was describing it as tech and culture.
I
was like, okay.
No, because they do got like some tech bros and stuff out there and stuff, but like I think that they've been trying to shift towards more like a South by Southwest. But I mean, everybody's trying to shift towards
which
that
in the last 7 years has gone from being still somewhat kind of indie to not indie at all.
Right. It's not indie at all.
And like some people are really upset about that, but
I'm upset about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know the people, I don't want to like hate on like any of the Austinites out there because I know for like a lot of Austinites, it's like, I don't want to say they're Super Bowl, but like it's a big moment for them to network. It's a big moment for them to like make some moves, meet the people that they've been trying to meet for a while. So if you're from Austin and you make music, it's perfect for all different levels, whether it's tech, film, music, it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
But if you're an artist and you're trying to like come there to, I don't know, get like exposure, get the fuck out of here. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, dog. There's way too many niggas out there.
You went from like,
listen,
getting
the baby wore a damn diaper.
Yeah, a fucking diaper.
You're not gonna be. You gotta go out there with. You gotta go out there with some shit.
Yeah.
And now you have so many big name, already established artists out there that
Yo, that shit. So I don't even know why they did that, man. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of like overcrowded too, man. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I think that South by Southwest worked really well for when the internet era of rap like kicked off. That from like 2009 to probably like 2012, 2013 was a great era for South by Southwest just because there was a lot of internet people and this was like the only way people got to see people. You know what I'm saying? We weren't like so deep on like YouTube where, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like...
No, that changed a lot.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, I remember being out there when Ray Shrimmer was shooting a video. I remember seeing him for No Flex Zone, the one that blew him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen a lot of shit out there.
Speaking of Austin, I'm pretty sure this weekend won for ACL too.
See, Austin got a lot of shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Them damn festivals.
Always do. They
Music capital of
always
the
do.
world. But yeah. If I listen, I know niggas in Austin be like,
Again, another festival.
You know what though?
there's not enough room for that shit.
With South by and with ACL and with the real explosion over the last couple of years of like Airbnb, I know a lot of people making some nice change.
Oh yeah. Listen, there's a whole market based around Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Buying properties and then like transitioning them into Airbnb model type places. So just for that shit, like people go in Austin, they don't even buy homes to rent out to people or sell to people anymore. They buy them shits for Airbnb.
Because that's how many,
and a lot
many
of
people come in and out of Austin.
neighborhoods and property owners are like complex. So a lot of stuff they've been pushing back. Like, hey, look, you have to be there this many amount of time out of the year,
right?
Or you can't. But
right.
You're right though. If the event's big enough,
people can't find places to live anymore.
Yeah,
because of this shit.
That and people that live there permanently don't necessarily like all the coming and going of the
new neighbor again.
Everyone's not a great house guest. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
But yeah, you might make enough money on a couple events a year to take care of your payments for the whole year if it's the right event.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because you think hotels in Austin around ACL time, shit hotel gonna run you $300 a night.
Right.
Shit hotel.
But there's people that's buying like homes for like raggedy homes for like $60K, fixing them, putting like $20-$30K, fixing them up, and then making like $300K off of Airbnb. Mm-hmm. From 1 year Airbnb in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a hustle.
Fuck yeah.
You ever been in an Airbnb?
I stayed in one when I went to Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, that was a nice ass fucking house. The dude
was it you and a group of people?
Yeah, it was for that bachelor party.
It was a bachelor party. Riffa out here.
But then
I just picture an ass in Riffa's face.
Oh God.
Just twerking.
Bouncing.
He's like blowing weed smoke.
Yes. No, a lot of my friends always push
they
Oh,
for
weren't
it.
allowed to do it though. They weren't supposed to. That's the thing. Like y'all were saying, like they weren't supposed to be doing it. And the neighbor was a cop too.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Like where we were at, the neighbor was a cop, and the person wasn't supposed to do it. So he actually gave us information that like names and stuff. Like just say you're a friend of, and gave his name obviously to the main people that were getting it from him, and then everyone that was there, they told us what to say if people asked neighbors and shit like that, because it's like, oh no, we're just friends of so and so. So they're staying at our cabin or staying at our place. They were going out of town, so we're over here. Some shit, yeah. So they weren't supposed to, but I'm making that money.
Yeah, because I think there's like laws that are in place for like certain, like if you're renting out, I don't think you can double rent. There's some places that are allowed, but you have to like. It's like a certain type of lease that you got to get, or it's like, all right, I'm gonna lease it out from you for like $400, but I'm gonna be out here leasing it out for like $700. You know what I'm saying? That's a hustle too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I forget they call sublease. That's what they call it, subleasing.
That shit's nice.
All right, and that was real estate UU with
another section of the stocks and bonds episode.
If you want to find out more, follow me at real estate UU. Let's move on, man. Halftime Hove. Listen, don't come on here disrespecting my boy.
Have I ever?
Yeah, you have. You called him Grandpa Hove, nigga.
That's not disrespectful. We discussed
disrespectful as
this.
hell. He's not that old.
I stopped calling him Grandpa Hove. I called him Headband Hove. Y'all mad at me?
His kids don't have kids. It can't be Grandpa Hove.
Oh shit, Headband Hove.
Y'all didn't like Headband Hove. Y'all didn't like Natural Hair Hove. Y'all did.
Yo, all of these are
disrespectful.
Yeah, these got negative connotations. Halftime Hove. Niggas is mad at this nigga right now.
about halftime. I'll just bring in the topic. Listen, I don't make the news. I just report it. Okay,
Well, when are you gonna give us we're gonna talk about healthy Hove, or something.
He's
positive.
Clearly healthy.
You know what I'm saying? Something. Positive.
He's clearly healthy.
Or Hero Hove.
Hero Hove. That's a terrible nickname.
Oh shit! These are sections we need. You know what I'm saying?
Halftime Hove.
So why we call him halftime Hove, man?
Yeah. What was going on here?
Mr. Carter just can't
Said
win.
healthy Hove. That's funny.
Mr. Carter just can't win.
I know he can't win, man.
So we're gonna get J-Lo and Shakira in the Super Bowl halftime celebration.
I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed.
It said J-Lo and
was-
Shakira.
Yeah, I was disappointed. Not because it's J-Lo and Shakira, because I understand, like,
Look.
also minority, you know what I'm saying, too, or whatever, like, people of color. I get that, you know what I'm saying? But I was just hoping for a big hip-hop bang first.
Well, they
You know what I'm
tearing him
saying?
up online again.
I thought it was about
This is gonna be in Miami. So again,
That's another reason
he's getting
Spanish.
beat up online, and none other than Uncle Luke said, "When you're gonna be in a man's city, you should consult with him."
Uncle Luke came out and said that?
Yeah.
Uncle Luke
Okay.
came out and said you need to ask permission.
That's funny.
Uncle Luke. Wow.
Yeah, I'm like,
Just reporting what I read, y'all.
bro, he's
Just
just doing
reporting
that.
what I
He's just
read.
doing that because everybody already mad at Hove. Because everybody been like, yo, shout out to Hove. He would have sat his ass down and ate his lunch.
Hey, is Luke dropping a new album? Uncle Luke dropping a new album that he's just trying to get a little promotion in the moment?
Yeah, I think Luke got to chill.
See now who disrespecting the elders?
That's
But
not
that
disrespect.
nigga's an elder.
Yeah, he is. You can say Grandpa. You can say Grandpa Luke now.
Listen, that nigga's wave was. I think you might have been like 1 year old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, when he was like, "Hey, we want some pussy."
Let's see what year did it come out. 2 Live Crew was definitely early in my life.
That had to be
Jesus.
91, 91, 92 maybe.
Luke.
Yeah.
Scarred.
That was before all of, that was the first nasty. You know what I'm saying? So
One,
It's just yelling and
two.
shit.
Oh man, they dropped 3 albums before I was born.
Look at that. Yeah, that's a whole other time.
Right.
That's a
They broke down a lot of
doors.
They broke down a lot of walls. Broke down a lot of doors. I'm never gonna disrespect 2 Live Crew for whatever they what they did or whatever. But at the same time, it's a little strange for him to come out and be saying that.
Yeah, it is.
About Jay-Z. Like, come on, man.
Well, the whole coming to my city is okay. It's the Super Bowl. It's not like he said I'm putting on Hove Fest in Miami.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like
Made in America, Miami.
like what is he addressing the NFL or
Rock Nation Brunch Miami live. He didn't do none of that. It's like, yo, Super Bowl's happening in Miami. They want me to.
And if we were going to be completely honest, there's no way the NFL was going to be like, okay, we had Super Bowl halftime show with Uncle Luke and Trina and Trick Daddy.
No.
And like that was never going to happen.
No.
The NFL was not going to allow that to happen.
NFL didn't even think about we need to ask Uncle Luke for permission. I mean, what the fuck are they like?
I definitely know it's going to be a lot of Spanish vibes.
Oh yeah,
Dominicana Todd
being over there,
live in
over there. With,
Todd go be there.
You know, in Florida, and you're gonna have the Hispanics performing. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of Dominican Todd is gonna be in the building.
I'm gonna be dancing on stage.
You looking forward to anything?
I don't know.
Riffa said the 49ers are gonna be playing.
If they're there, then yeah, I'm with it. But I'm also not necessarily gonna be watching the halftime show. I mean,
why wouldn't you?
Because I'm there to watch football. No, I'm just kidding. Nah. Look at the eyes.
What's the song that Shakira got? The Hips Never Lie?
Hips don't
No,
lie.
they don't.
Okay, all right. That's all we need to know. That's it right there.
And then
I
J-Lo.
don't know. I just want.
What about J-Lo? We just left her out.
Are you Ellie?
She's just Jenny. She's just Jhene from the block. You get the locks coming out.
Hey, J-Lo still got it. I was telling them I saw.
You saw Hustlers?
I saw Hustlers.
My girl went and watched this shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, she still got it. I didn't watch it. I saw like a picture still of J-Lo, like
she got it.
Like she was on stage, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, no,
like, J-Lo still got it.
She's
she ain't lost it.
She's a legend.
I mean, all those top Hispanic females that have been in the game for so long still got it. You know, J-Lo, Salma Hayek, fucking Penelope Cruz. I mean, just.
Even the ones that never really like popped off, like Rosalind Sanchez.
Yeah, her too. Yeah, from Rush Hour. Yeah, I already know.
Zooming on his face again, camera guy.
Chef's kiss.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
She's underrated, man.
She is.
Double chef's kiss.
I seen something recently that just had her in there, and I was thinking, I was like, what happened to her? Where's she at? She's like on a TV show, I think, nowadays, or she was. I don't know.
She was in that movie Boat Trip. He's in Boat Trip. That's when I was like, oh my god.
Hey, wasn't that with your boy Cuba?
That's what I'm trying to say. I'll see. All right.
No, if Denzel can get the slander, Cuba can get the slander.
Don't be hating on Cuba, man. All right.
I feel you on that though. I feel you.
Nah, but I think the halftime show gonna be cool, man. I think
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be cool. I just think that
I'm sure I'll watch it.
Like people,
it's just it's open season on everything Hov does.
It doesn't matter what he does at this point. Like you know what I'm saying. Really like I feel like it's actually a good match. Miami.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of Dominican. They're gonna be doing like a I feel like it's probably gonna be a great mashup. You know what I'm saying? Gloria Estefan might come out.
Wow,
if that happens,
go back.
She might. Why not? I bet they're gonna have a surprise guest.
Okay,
it's either gonna be her or Trina
or me.
Or me.
Just imagine Black Tie with both of them in his arms. Like,
comes out.
Hey, y'all gonna be sick. I get up there dancing. I'm like, yo.
That shit gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the button-up shirt just loosely buttoned down.
Yeah,
like loosely buttoned down.
Say something.
The top two buttons,
and then he got the fucking Scarface blazer type shit with the undershirt.
I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there all
gold chain.
I'm definitely gonna have the gold chain. I'm gonna be out there all weekend in some linen pants,
white pants,
some white linen pants,
white suit with the red little undershirt sticking out from under, collar popped, Scarfacing it up.
Mm-hmm.
The world is yours, Chico.
Let's move on, man.
And everything in it.
Your boy, Samuel L.
Motherfucking Alexa.
Y'all like that picture I sent in the group chat? I don't know why that shit was so funny to me.
Which one?
Samuel.
Samuel.
Young Samuel.
Oh, yeah.
When he had the fro.
Young Samuel.
I think that was when he got, he like.
You saw the shirt he was wearing, right? It was like, what was it again? It was someone famous, also a female.
When he was in college, he I think he like kidnapped some people, some shit.
That picture of him did look like he was capable of kidnapping somebody.
No, he like,
but he also like he was cool as hell.
Let me see if I can find it.
Cool as fuck.
No, let me see if I can find it.
I said free Angela. I don't know who it was though. Maybe it was just someone he knew. Can't tell. Can't tell if it's someone famous. Probably not the same free Angela.
Let me peep this out. This is a true story. Y'all never heard about this when he was at Morehouse? Samuel L. Jackson was expelled from Morehouse in the 60s for holding Martin Luther King Jr.'s father hostage. Okay? Wow. In 1969, actor Samuel L. Jackson was expelled from historically black Morehouse College for locking board members in the building for 2 days in protest of the school's curriculum and governance. Included in this group of people who were held hostage was Martin Luther King Jr.'s very own father, Martin Luther King Sr. This is during the Civil Rights Movement, so he was out here.
He just wanted.
That's why he said
he was in he just wanted his point of view.
That's probably why he had on that free Angela shirt.
Yeah.
It's probably Angela Davis. I need to look at the picture again, but I think it's like her last name.
He was out here in this Black Power movement. He was out here. You know what I'm saying?
I can't tell. I can't tell because it's kind of folded.
A lot of people don't know that.
This dude is wild. That is hilarious.
Just to give y'all some what's going on here, Alexa is gonna be having Samuel L. Jackson.
The de-aging from the movie, spot on.
Do you say "Hey Alexa" or do you say "Hey Samuel"?
Hey,
I don't know,
Sammy.
but
"Hey Sam."
I'm picturing that voice. That's pretty funny, and
Samuel.
Apparently, there's going to be several other celebrity voices you can choose from for 99 cents.
That's interesting. That's a step up.
You just go, bitch, and then it replies.
He's like,
"What's up, motherfucker?
You don't got shit. You don't got shit on your reminders, motherfucker."
I think there's gonna be a
That's
like a
gonna be
dirty
fucking
and a
dope.
clean version of this, but
I would hope so because they someone wants the fucking asshole.
I don't want
Samuel
to. I don't want to
You can't have
Samuel
it edited.
Alexa without motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't have an edited Samuel L. Jackson. That
He's-
ain't Samuel L. Jackson.
he's gonna get Meg Thee Stallion on his.
Oh, you know it. I'm just be sitting there just talking to Alexa all night. What was that movie where that nigga fell in love? What is that movie where that nigga fell in love with the
Talking
with
to
the
Alexa
Siri or
all
whatever?
night.
Just talk-
Oh, that's
What-
funny.
It was with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, her. Was it her? Was
That's
that her?
right. That's right. This one's gonna be called Meg.
Meg. This was called Meg.
The Meg.
Starring UU.
She's like,
And then you see underwear thrown.
it's got like I got like 4 underwear thrown
Just
on it.
tossed.
I can barely even hear it at this point. Shouts out to Samuel L. Jackson. Shouts out to Alexa for changing the game. To be
Hell
honest
yeah.
with you.
Everyone else need to fall in line because we all need Samuel.
Yeah, Google needs to do that shit.
They all need Samuel. They all need Christopher Walken.
Oh boy,
It's
Walking,
just
that'll
like,
be interesting.
I want Denzel on mine.
Denzel.
hey, fucking what's the Morgan Freeman? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have all the voices.
He
the
should
right
voice
voices.
everything.
It's like
David Attenborough.
Hey Morgan, tell me a story.
Motherfucker from the Discovery or whatever the fucking all those nature shows. David Attenborough or whatever. Old dude.
What do you think would be the most annoying one? Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh shit, that would be that and Kathy Griffin.
Chick from The Nanny.
Roseanne.
Oh,
Nanny. The nanny. Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher.
Yo, that shit would be.
Yeah, like oh.
Oh, Roseanne would be horrible too.
Yeah, that
man.
would. I wouldn't want her to laugh ever.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Trump.
You know, I can see
Trump would be the worst.
I can see Cardi getting a little annoying after a while.
yeah.
Yeah, especially she's like, "Ew." Every time you
turn.
Yo, Lexi, you
Or
turn off
no,
the
I
lights.
said
She's
turn
like,
like
all
she
right,
was
and it's like, yo, do you have to do the every time?
That or her little okay thing she does.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Shit. What if that was the alarm?
Oh
Yo,
no.
Yo.
Oh
You're gonna lose
no.
that shit.
Alexa,
quick.
set me an alarm. This shit goes off. Oh, shit just
Oh,
that
no.
shit going off
Yeah.
continuously.
Oh no.
Yeah, that shit.
That'd be so
I bet
fucking
you
bad.
get your
That
ass
shit gonna
up.
make you hate. That shit gonna make you hate.
Those are like the
certain
Alexas do nots. Like, do not do that. Because fuck that.
shit.
Like, we
that
don't
shit
want
gonna
that.
Fuck you up.
There's only like a few things.
Niggas gonna be returning their Alexas.
Only a few people we want. I'd have a Barack Obama one. That'd be fun.
Barack Obama.
That'd be
one,
fun.
yeah.
They didn't do one with Boosie.
I would take a Boosie one too.
Boosie would be lit as fuck.
Yeah. In future too.
Oh man, Future.
That would be a great one.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Why not go 21 Savage?
21 would be a good one too.
That would.
And
Yeah,
DMX
I would-
yelling at you, maybe? I got what you was looking for.
Hey Alexa, play Christmas tunes. He's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I know y'all love that version of the song.
Fuck yeah, I do. He did the beat and the rap all together.
Shouts out to fucking technology, nigga.
Fuck yeah.
What a time. Let's move on to Too Short. This is interesting. Why is Too Short on here, man?
Well, I was reading this thing today. So him and his longtime girlfriend, I guess they had a baby in December. Okay,
I feel like that nigga's never gonna marry nobody.
I guess I don't know if it just didn't go out to the public or why this resurfaced, but it's talking about he's always first time father at the age of 53. And so I was reading, I was like, well, they actually had the baby in December. But I was like, wait, it's almost a year old. So I don't know if this is old news to people or whatnot. I wanted to ask if y'all had heard about this already, but
Nah, first time father at 53? What?
that's what it said. I guess I really could have done my job and researched it more,
unbelievable.
but I was like, that's a fun headline. Let me write it down.
Hey man, I know he had his fun, man.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Plenty of it.
Yeah.
These are the tales.
He was the West Coast 2 Live crew.
These are the tales, the freaky tales. That fool he was a beast.
Yeah,
He was a pimp.
that's crazy though. 53 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
He's an elder.
That's how you know he was playing the safe. You know.
Yeah.
That or he's the GOAT. What are the two? What are the two? I don't know which.
the GOAT.
He's probably the GOAT.
I don't know which one it is.
I'm sure he was the
Something
GOAT.
tells me he just that good.
Wilt Chamberlain is the Wilt Chamberlain of the rap game.
Yep.
Minus all the kids, apparently.
Shout out Too Short. He probably got like one or two out there. He don't even know.
They just don't know, possibly.
Because someone probably read the article like, "It's old news, Black Todd. Stick to the OVO report."
Too Short report.
Too short report.
All right, your boy Louie, a.k.a. Ox.
Oh, yes. You know who that is?
Is this Ox from Belly?
Yes.
His name is Louie?
Yeah, I think his last name is Rankin.
Louie Rankin?
Yeah, let me give you. I want to put some respect on his name.
His mama named him Ox. I'm gonna call him Ox.
I'm calling him Ox. Yeah, I almost don't. It don't feel right.
Louie.
I can't see a Louie saying
what's going on. What's going on, Ox, man?
Ox died in a car crash.
What the fuck?
The real actor?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. That news broke today.
Oh,
yeah, his last name is Rankin. That is
Rankin is definitely a Jamaican name.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That is a loss.
R.I.P. to Ox.
R.I.P. to Ox.
I think he's a legend.
I forgot I wrote that on there. I guess I could have warned you that it was the
original
fun
Don Dada
topic, but
Who wore Ross Clyde
It
Rump?
was the original.
You ever seen Belly?
we had a whole discussion about this.
I don't think you ever seen it though, right?
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
I just said it wasn't number one. That's all.
Okay, you were wrong, but
I won't go on that right now. But
The newer generation probably know Ox more from DJ Khaled's video.
they could
probably right about some people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The newer, younger generation probably that's all they do. Who was that? They're like, I ain't
Bro, he
never
has
seen
one of the
Belly.
most gangster scenes ever.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go watch Belly.
That's like one of the most gangster scenes. Like if you talking about gangster movies, gangster flicks. I mean, you know, he died in the movie. I wish he didn't though, because
Fuck no. He's a fucking beast. He was fucking.
man was weeded and drunk out of his mind, and was that was the illest shit ever, bro. Damn, man. R.I.P. to Ox, bro.
Yeah. He was in a car crash. Ended up dying from injuries sustained from said crash.
I'm sad to hear that.
I'm trying
man.
to see what how old he was.
He had to be in his 50s.
I'm not sure. He was.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah, you know, he had some age on him. I mean, it's, you know, still seems too soon, of course, but
Damn.
That sucks.
But yeah, that was news that was reported just this evening when I was reading through stuff.
What?
Yeah.
That's a blow to the culture for real.
That's definitely a blow to the culture, man. I'm really sad about that.
I too like that. I didn't want to hear no bad news.
I don't want to hear no bad news.
Not
either,
like
man.
that,
Yeah, so I should have warned y'all about my fault.
If y'all haven't, man, just go watch Belly. The actor that we're talking about is Ox. Don't watch the clip because the clip is gonna be. It's a great clip, but you kind of got to watch the movie to
Just watch the whole
to get the
thing.
full
Just watch
effect
the
of
whole
that
thing.
clip. You know what I'm saying? It's to me it's colder than Scarface. Scarface's ending. You know what I'm saying? To me. The original Don Dada, that's colder to me than Say Hello to My Little Friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say Hello to My Little Friend was good. It was good quality shit, but not like the original Don Dada shit. Damn. R.I.P. man.
Car crash in Canada.
Yeah, 68 miles west of Toronto.
Why are you in Canada?
They're also talking about how he was a huge Raptors fan. So that everybody knew how much he loved seeing them win a title.
Damn, this is like real, like new, fresh news.
Yeah. A lot of stuff
fresh.
says still developing, but
Yeah.
R.I.P. man.
Rest in peace. Damn. Belly's from 98. Goddamn.
Yeah, man. Let's move on, man.
Older movie.
No, it's from 98, bro. It's over 20 years.
Yeah, for real. The fuck.
Yeah. All right,
I think Aquemini had just had his like 21st birthday or something like over the weekend.
Did it?
I think so.
That's another legendary album, man.
Yeah, it's him and I
Damn,
right
that's
here.
a-
Him and I.
Bro, we have some good shit. That
We're like
this whole house right now is
Aquemini.
To this whole house.
Yeah, it is. It really is. We're coming up right now.
Shit. Oh.
We're the second coming. The second coming of Aquemini. Fuck with us.
Double dose. Shit.
Double dosed.
For the culture. Dreamville.
We're gonna do it for the culture.
What's up with Dreamville, man?
What's going on with them?
Read today. Revenge of the Dreamers 3 gave 40 plus rappers / producers their first platinum album.
Yeah, I see that they gave them, they went platinum, and I've seen a lot of artists say, because I think everybody's included in that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody listed.
Yeah, everybody listed, which that's kind of crazy.
It is.
You didn't have to put too much in. You could have just been like, I did like these 2 bars on a hook.
Yeah,
and you got a platinum pack.
You're platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But shout out to everybody that was involved, because I thought it was a good mashup of everybody. I thought it was a good quality compilation album.
Great album. Oh yeah. Congratulations
I was
to
watching.
everybody.
I think it was a vlog from. It might have been Guap Dad 4000. I can't remember if it was him or someone else. But there's been several artists saying that, like, yeah, you know, I walked away from the sessions with a couple bangers.
Oh, I believe that.
And I was like, I believe that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Collabs and your own songs, and I think there's a lot of good stuff floating around out there that was born in those sessions, or they were started in those sessions.
Of course, most definitely.
Ideas, at least, yeah, at the least.
Yeah, shout out to Dreamville, man. Shout out to everybody that went platinum, man. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats for real.
Right. Return to Astroworld. Oh no, I was reading about this. Travis Scott,
Houston's own,
doing another
Astroworld Fest. Yes, sir. It's gonna be intense.
You going?
I might have to.
You gonna jump off the balcony?
Yes.
You doing it? Okay.
Black Tie broke his legs when he jumped.
Yo, niggas be out there breaking their legs at Travis Scott concerts.
And they're probably happy about it after. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's so wild. He doesn't let security rough people up. That's all he said. I'm gonna let you off stage, but you're gonna have to jump off. And they're like, they get hype and they do it, and then they crowd surf like Yang. But he's also dropping some new music on Friday.
Okay. Like a new album or just the songs?
No, I think it looks like 2 songs.
Well, I can't wait to hear those to see where he's at right now.
Well, he's definitely getting it in with. I mean, he probably should do something at the State Fair. You know what I'm saying? Why not show some love to Dallas?
Shoulda.
You know what I mean? Do Astroworld in Dallas, or you just? I guess it's for Houston. Astroworld in Houston. You know what I'm saying? You do Over Texas for Dallas. Somebody just come out with an album called Over Texas. That's a cold ass name for it. Like, you over Texas?
Hovering.
Yeah.
Over Texas.
Somebody from San Antonio should come out.
Oh, so what about Fiesta, Texas?
Fiesta, Texas. Like,
that's actually pretty wrong. I'm just saying. What's your boy?
Somebody out there was like, I have an album called Fiesta, Texas.
There was what rappers from San Antonio? There's one that's pretty big. He's like the biggest one from San Antonio.
Like, I don't know. I can't think of it right now,
bro. If I said this name, you would know it. You would know it. Like, I promise, you'd be like
San Antonio.
I gotta look it up, man. Y'all been to Fiesta, Texas?
Oh yeah, I've been to all of them. Back when I was a kid. Man.
Yeah, I go to them here and there. Every once in a while, get out there.
The Over Texas album.
I'm not gonna find them that easy.
The Fiesta Texas album.
I can't think of his name, bro. He's like one of the most popular ones from San Antonio.
So there's gonna be a whole series of albums and mixtape named after these places.
Why not?
Why not? I was like, why not?
Shit, King Kylie.
That's who it is. Okay,
that's who it is. Yeah, King Kylie make Fiesta Texas.
The Schlitterbahn mixtape.
The Schlitterbahn mixtape. The Schlitterbahn EP.
Why not? Shit.
The NASA LP.
You make memories, man. See, look, you hating.
I'm not hating.
The Alamo.
The NASA LP is gonna be fired. The Alamo. The Alamo EP.
Fight for the Alamo.
Oh, bro.
Remember the Alamo?
Oh, come on, man. That's a trilogy. It's a trilogy.
Remember the Alamo is a fire ass name for an EP at this point in time.
It is.
Yeah.
For someone out of San
Antonio.
Antonio.
Texas tour, yeah. I think I'm about to drop a 10 album series.
Right?
Different cities.
You'll put SeaWorld in there?
Nah.
No, you gonna put SeaWorld? No love for SeaWorld?
No, I'm a liberal.
They catch too much. They catch too much heat. Poor animals.
Right.
Poor fish.
The Gettysburg Address.
You gonna drop that Fort Hood freestyle?
The Riverwalk. The first song we called the Riverwalk on I Remember the Alamo.
Oh man,
Riverwalk.
Yeah, called the Riverwalk.
Another song would be called Ripley's Believe It or Not Wax Museum.
Yeah, y'all niggas too Texas.
right? And look, I'm just saying, though, that shit is wild. For any of our history buffs out there, when you go visit the Alamo and think about all that happened there and know all the history, and you look across the street, see Ripley's Believe It or Not, you're like, yo, this is wild.
This is hella wild.
Like, I can't believe all that happened right here. And y'all put a Ripley's
like,
across
yo,
the street.
A wax
man,
museum is right here. Like,
damn, this Alamo is wild. Y'all niggas want to go to Whataburger?
Just right there, like for real. There's a lot of history right there on that land. You're walking on old flesh and blood, like
Man,
like old people, like people didn't.
this is what it is. It's like somebody from like a whole nother like country. They came out there. They're like looking at like, oh, the Alamo. They like get down on like one knee and they like touch the ground.
I'm thinking of it like.
And then all of a sudden you hear like swing and swing and swing to the left. It's a nigga popping his trunk, driving by loud as hell. Pop my trunk.
Dude, yep. Nah, the fucking yeah.
Show some fucking respect. This is the Alamo.
You know where you're at? What happened here?
Hey, y'all know where the Riverwalk at? Oh shit!
Oh, just talking out loud, cussing. Man, fuck that shit down. Fuck that shit. Fuck Davy Gray. Like whoa.
Hey, I'm trying to get to the Riverwalk. Oh
hey,
man, that's funny.
You know, like
disrespectful as
it's
hell.
not, but it's not even the same anyways. Like there's a roof on the building on the place now. Like shit wasn't like that when it was back then.
Oh, the Alamo?
Yeah,
there's a roof on it now.
You go inside that bitch, it's covered.
It used to just be the damn.
It's covered. It ain't just you don't just walk in and see sky still. That's like how it was back then.
Right.
You know, it was just walls. It was a little fort. Like no, they got it all set up towards like. It ain't like it was back then. So I mean, we're walking on replaced cement probably and bricks and shit.
I'm looking for the souvenir shop.
Disrespectful.
Got old bricks from the old original Alamo wall. Like, this is a chip from the rocks. You want to buy that?
I gotta like revisit the Alamo.
It's
just like relearn the history of it because I just know we lost.
We need to go to a Truth Be Told field trip to NASA.
I've already done that.
I'm there. I'm there every
We're
day.
gonna challenge the tour guide the whole time.
I'm always there.
We're probably gonna get removed.
Asking like hard questions.
Exactly.
Oh, just sit them with
It's gonna be. Do you know how many miles the moon is? Excuse me.
How did these niggas get off the moon in this shit?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I went over there. That shit was wild. They got some crazy shit over there at that NASA thing.
I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah,
the NASA shit.
I only been once, and it was probably a couple years ago, maybe.
Yeah,
a year or two.
It's cool. If you like space and shit.
Well, you know I do.
Yeah, I like that shit too. Can't front. They was in there. They was like, yo, this is like. They was like, this is what they eat. This is how they pee. This is the pee filters out. And then turns back into water. And I was like, you got me fucked up.
This is where they sleep. These are sleeping quarters. And it's just like a thing connected to the wall.
Yeah, just a sleeping bag on the wall.
Yeah.
Zip up to your neck.
Wild,
Zip up to your neck so you don't float away.
Yeah, don't float away. They just like, yeah, they got to do exercise.
I hope you don't drool at night.
Yo, imagine you sleeping and somebody's fucking drool
it's like,
floats into your fucking face.
He's like, and you see the line of it because you wake up and it's the dude next to you. You just see like a trail from their mouth to yours. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck that shit, nigga. I'm getting an escape pod. Get the fuck out of here.
You're going to escape from some drool. Some drool.
Fucking earth, nigga.
Don't open that hatch. You're like, fuck that shit. You're like, you got drool on me, motherfucker.
Back about that bitch.
You man try to throw something at him. It's just...
That's how they say.
They see it coming.
You done? Listen, the nigga don't even just move his head. He do like, oh.
Right, do a cartwheel.
Cartwheel and shit.
In one spot, too. We don't even move. We just... Spins.
I hate y'all niggas.
That's funny. That's fucking funny.
Did y'all? Now let's talk about some reviews. Did y'all listen to anything?
I did not listen to Young M.A.
I didn't listen to Young M.A.
I did not listen to Kevin Gates.
I wanted to listen to Kevin Gates, but I did not listen to
Kirk.
Kevin Gates.
Did nothing for me.
Really?
Not even the song with Kevin Gates? I actually like that song.
I was feeling that.
I honestly... Hell, I didn't even... There's also a Crazy Bone out there, honestly.
There's a Crazy Bone out there.
I didn't listen to that either until like a little while ago.
My homeboy All Hell YT dropped the album, which is pretty dope. I fucks with it.
Now I fucked with the Boozy Badass. The Badass Zay.
See,
that album art is hilarious to me.
The Badass, and then...
Yeah, okay, I seen that one. I'm trying to see what else dropped. I listened to some of that Sky's tracks. Damn. Oh, this is original. Hip hop.
Oh, this is not under hip hop.
Yeah,
I am under hip hop. I just didn't go to the what's it called, to the actual view all. That's what you need to go to, right?
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Oh, that dude? Yeah, I know. I saw that and I was like, what the fuck is that?
What are you looking at?
See, Ghostface dropped some shit. A lot of niggas dropped some shit. Conway dropped.
You was talking
Who the
about,
fuck is this?
You was talking about. We give him a little promotion on here.
Who is that?
Jack Harlow.
Watch a nigga be cold as fuck. I hate when I be looking at covers. I be like, yo, this shit look trash. Niggas be cold as hell. That's how I did Rich. I was like, who is this carrot top ass nigga?
Okay, now I kind of understand his reaction a little more.
Cause I was
Dude
like,
just pointed. He said,
I was
"Who
like,
the
you
fuck
can't.
is this?"
Hey, I hope that means he's from Kentucky,
Bro. Shit. Because I'm looking.
His charm says KY.
I was looking at it and I was like, you can't be listening to
I hope he's from Kentucky. I almost made Blood Tie spit out his water.
So let's real quick though. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is DaBaby album.
See the lip.
So DaBaby didn't do nothing for you at all. You listened to the whole thing?
No.
Just nothing at all. Not one singular beat or track.
Now I really now it intrigues me though. I want to hear it because I want to see it. Wow.
I think the other problem
is it because he said it's like the Carter 3?
I think that's part of the problem because I hadn't listened to it yet, and he said, "I said, oh, okay, Carter 3." So I started listening to stuff. I'm like, nope,
this nigga's just saying shit.
Yeah, and you know how much I love the Carter 3, so I was like,
because he's putting his baby picture on the cover.
No, I always appreciate a good baby picture.
Well, you know, I didn't know this.
Everybody does that.
His father passed away this year. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how he died, but from what he was saying in the songs, his father passed away. Yeah, he looks like his father looks like somebody I know.
You ain't lying.
That's so weird, right?
He absolutely does.
Doesn't he? Does like yo, I feel like I know him.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Who?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay, no. I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, we kind of talk about the same person.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I was just thinking. I was like, yo, his dad looks like that guy that like everybody. There's somebody in everybody's hood that looks like this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. As far as like the songs and stuff, man, like you heard one baby song, you heard them all. See?
That's how you feel. That's how it is.
He doesn't really switch up his style much, man. He's very like in his style. I go to like he has like a certain thing that he does every time he raps. I'm not saying he's like a trash rapper, but
he just needs to expand.
I think he sells himself short, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think like he has like talent. He can put the words together. This doesn't really say too much. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds good because it's got a lot of syllables.
Got the beat.
Yeah, he's got the beat.
That,
and the beats, they're not really hitting like that much.
No.
They're kind of what I was expecting to hear from him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I did like that pop track with
Pop Star
with Kevin Gates. Yeah, I kind of like that hook. They're gonna say I turn pop until the nigga get popped.
So you don't like the song called Bop?
No,
that's that Texas terminology.
It's not how you is the term. Gospel is like exactly how you think it would sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did iPhone break?
The one with Nicki Minaj? It sounds like no real talk. It sounds like
Sharif.
it sounds like DaBaby song with pop Nicki Minaj.
Oh God.
Like I can see that getting some play on the radio. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't do much for me either. I give it like a 6.
Is toes what you think it means? What it's about? That's just an odd name.
You should listen, man. You should listen. The first song isn't that bad, but
unless the song's about toes, I don't know why you'd call it toes.
What about if you 10 toes down?
Then I think I'd call it 10 toes down.
You could just call it toes.
Yeah, good.
So you'd be like, I'm down on my toes.
On my 10 toes.
Oh boy. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I get.
We don't need to release that one.
On my 10 toes.
Yeah, you might
throw that one out.
I think you could probably. I can see you liking a couple songs.
Oh God. Okay.
A couple songs.
I'll see about that.
Are people talking about like he's like killing it and all this right now? I'm like,
you just don't see that.
I kind of feel like they overinflating him a little bit.
I mean, he's having a moment. I'll give him that.
I mean, he's got his. You're right. He's having a moment. That's what I'm saying.
But this, run with your moment. Take that shit and because you don't know how long you got it. Shit.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't mad at you.
Can't. Yeah.
If they're out here paying you $100K a feature, shit, take it, run.
Your thing, man.
Drop your music, get your money. But
I'm just not that.
This project
impressed.
just didn't do that for me.
We're just from a different era. A lot of some of these artists that don't show, I guess what you're saying, from what I'm getting, that don't show a lot of adjustments throughout the whole album. Like they don't kind of switch it up.
He's definitely like in his same flow, same bag.
I don't even know if that's why I don't like it. I don't know, it's just not that good. Because I feel like there's some people I think that kind of stay in their pocket. And
yeah. Well, there's
I don't know.
I prefer them to stay in their pocket. You know, there's some artists that are like that. But
give me somebody that stay in their pocket that you feel like is great.
Someone that
I don't know if I want to use the word great.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Anybody who's great doesn't stay in their pocket.
Yeah, that's true.
They have to step out of their pocket. That's the only way you can achieve greatness. He does a little bit on it. He kind of. I heard him kind of like harmonize a little bit, and I was like, okay. I'm not super impressed by it. So
he said, I like to see that.
Yeah, do a whole song like
Amused.
that. All right, talking about you, Wayne. You Carter 3. This is this generation's Carter 3.
No, it's not.
Did the kids like this nigga that much?
Why do y'all do this to Wayne?
You gotta go platinum in a week.
This ain't Card 3.
Yeah, you have to.
Well,
you saw how we supported Wayne. Is he getting that same support right now?
Like and doing a mill a week back then, pre-streaming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we really.
That was the first time he did that. A mill in a week. Yeah, he did. That was legit. Yeah. I know Birdman was out here buying some of those albums too and giving them out, but yeah. Still though, that's still pretty massive. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, like I don't know. It's not. It's hard to compare the time because now we have the streaming, we have social media, everything gets spread out a lot easier.
Right. So y'all wasn't digging it. You weren't interested in listening to Young M.A.? I'm gonna listen to it this week.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'll get to it.
You don't care for Young M.A.?
No, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna make no jokes or nothing. No.
Good answer.
I'm just gonna leave it where it
is.
is.
Good answer. Yeah. Okay. not to come back to LGBT or anything like that. But
well, that's not where I was going either.
When she says things like "Shorty made me weak," Shorty make my knees weak when she deep throw. You don't find that a little concerning?
A little weird. Like what?
Like, you know, she says things like deep throat and stuff.
This man said concerning.
Okay, how can she get weak if a woman deep throats her?
But what is
toy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is she?
How does that make her weak? Does she like seeing it?
Possibly.
Does she like seeing?
It might be.
Does it turn her on to see?
That might be what it is. That might be what
women sucking plastic. Would it also turn her on to see women sucking a real one?
Yeah.
I'm just asking questions. Is this not a legitimate question?
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't understand.
Okay, all right.
I just don't like.
These are real questions. I'm gonna have like
how
break it down.
How does it? It has to be a mental thing. Can't be literally like
Yeah, because I don't like.
With a man, there's actual feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like a man will actually get weak. He'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm weak in my knees."
Because there's a feeling.
Right. There's a feeling.
Yeah, I don't see how.
Is she getting weak from?
It's the visual, possibly.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
The world may never know.
If y'all can answer it, enlighten us.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know in the comments. Don't roast us or kill us.
Roast him, not me.
I'll take it. Roast me. Shit.
Kill him.
It was funny. I'll say roast him, not me, and I'll be the one getting roasted.
Right.
We were at the end of the podcast, y'all. We appreciate everybody for joining us on episode 183 of the Truth Be Told podcast.
Bitch. I don't know.
Y'all got anything else before we get the fuck up out of here?
Wait, what's with the premature bitch?
It was.
Oh no, you looked at me. And I was off cue.
All right, man.
Bitch.
Well, that's it.
I found my inner too short. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You were talking about too short earlier.
Make sure if this is your first time listening, y'all subscribe on all the podcast apps: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
all platforms,
YouTube, trillmatic.com/YouTube, Castbox.
That's if you want to see us, but not Black Todd.
That's right. If you want to see us, not Black Todd.
But if you don't want to see any of us, just listen to us. And you're an asshole for not wanting to see us.
And that's it. We're going to be about this thing. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about.
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch. Or if I go with that.
Episode 183. We out.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.